Ben Finegold. It's February 24th, Monday. It's been raining for a long time here. And also, got to take the garbage out. No, the world. So the last 10 days-ish, I've had a graphic on the stream that says donate subs and give subs and sub count and all that. And I went from like in the low 800s to like the mid 1000s. So over the last 2 weeks, I probably have 200 more subs than I usually do. And what's funny is about, I don't know, 9-10 months ago, maybe more, I had 1,200 subs. And then I went down to about 280. And now I'm back up, between like 980 and 1,100 the last 2 weeks. So it'd be nice to get to 1,200 again, although that seems difficult. Anyway, I've decided to change it up again. And have the Cheers thing, which I haven't done in at least a month, at least. Sometimes it doesn't work. So, yeah. So the first person who cheers anything, we'll see if it works. And so forth. Mainly and so forth. So, yeah. Also, I made another rash decision because I'm sort of itchy. So I guess I should make rash decisions. I've been breaking out for weeks and sick for weeks. Kobe, man. Man, that Kobe tribute was pretty good. It was funny. I was telling Karen I didn't see Jordan in the audience. Then, like, 2 minutes later, they show Jordan. And I was confused why LeBron wasn't there. And actually, on tonight, Stephen A. Smith was asked, was LeBron there? And he asked, and he might have been there, but I don't think he was. He was too sad or something. I don't know. But everybody else was there. So that was pretty cool. Yeah, that was a pretty awesome thing, I thought. I was thinking when I die, God damn, it's, whatever the opposite of that was, that's what it is. Hey, it's working. People gave 1, 2, 3 cents. Thank you. Xenoid gave $4. Thank you. That's like 400 cents. You're the best. Okay, so I'm trying to raise 20,000 cents today because it's a 3-hour stream. If it was a 2-hour stream, I'd probably make it 10 or 15,000. So 9 cents is good because it's 9. So Darth did a good job giving 8. Yeah. So, yeah. He was asked not to be filmed. All right. Have you seen Reggie on board? No. Yeah, live. Yeah. Now, one good thing about the Kobe funeral was Kobe spoke at it. Man, that's pretty good. That Kobe was up there. Damn. I mean, it was on video, but still. Kobe. Yeah. Pour out a little Perrier. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. No, I mean, a lot of people die, all of them. And there's been a lot of, well-known people who have died the last few years. Some of them by suicide, some by accident, some by natural causes, some, super famous. And that was big. Chess Bra. I mean, I guess Karen could play, some video of me at my funeral that would be pretty funny. Where I'm, raw, Guess, I don't know. Hopefully she'll do something funny. Yeah. I don't know if there's at least 8 billion people who haven't died. There's 8 billion people in the world? I thought it was like 7.6. I don't know. I've never played Fressinet, no. Yeah, I was actually in Detroit when Chris Cornell killed himself in Detroit. Then the next time I was in Detroit, Aretha Franklin died in Detroit. So I was like afraid to go back to Detroit. I was like, God damn. But nobody died the next time I went to Detroit, so now we're good. Yeah. Yeah, that would be a good eulogy. You people, Paul Bearers suck. Paul Bearer's going to have bad backs after they Paul Bearer me. Damn. All right. Well, 9 cents is good. We're 0.04% the way there. Whoa, living on a prayer. Yeah. All right, now I'm going to have to refresh, so don't say anything for a second. All right, did I miss anything? Frankly suspicious. I missed nothing. Good. Okay, 84 people. Nobody's streaming now of the people that I follow. I follow a lot of people. When I say a lot, I probably don't follow a lot of people. Let me tell you who I follow. Native Faith Subscribe. Thank you. Hello to Israel. I follow Alessia Santaramo, Hikaru, Botez, Robson, the Chess Bras, Grandmaster Gowrie, Naroditsky, Chess Coach Net, Anna Chess, Goldust Tori, Sam Copeland, Japanese Tutor, Gotham Chess, I Am Rosen, String Dog. I can show more? The Last Seven Samurai, Anna Cramling, Saucy Moke, Trying to Learn, Karen, Mikey Slice, GM Canty. I wonder if Andrea Botez's channel even exists anymore. And none of those people, quote unquote, people are streaming. So everybody that I follow, 0 of them are streaming. And I follow like 20 chess streamers. I'm probably missing like 5 important chess streamers you guys follow that I didn't know about. So, all right. Do donations go into the progress bar? Only bits go to the progress bar. Actually, this is probably me, so I apologize. I would like a donations bar, but when I go to Streamlabs, I don't understand their donations bar. I understand cheers. I understand subs. See, I do this myself. I understand how to do that. The donations thing I don't understand. I can't get a donations thing there that makes any sense. That's the main reason I don't do it. So, all right. But yeah, if you want to donate, that would be nice. Casey Kenny Lau subscribed. Thank you. Big Dangles subscribed. How big are those dangles? Yeah. Ginger GM. I don't follow Ginger GM. I guess I don't follow him. Yeah. All right. Yeah, I should add Ginger GM to that. He didn't. Well, he's not streaming now. He's asleep. So, or drunk, or both. Yeah. I think I used to follow Ginger GM. I guess I don't now. That's weird. Probably should. But yeah, nobody's streaming. What is this, Monday night? Seems like at night they should stream. I guess they'll start streaming later. Best vegan beer? I like Stella, but actually when we were in Boston, we ordered Stella. Karen and me. We got Stella. We drank the Stella. I thought we were paying. And then Karen's like, more Stella. Rawr. So I said, more Stella. And they said, we're out of Stella. They said the closest they had was Modelo, the regular Modelo. That seemed to taste good. So, also, I like Schnickel Fritz. I'm not sure if it's vegan. I think it is. I just like the can that it comes in. But probably Stella or Modelo or Schnickel Fritz are the ones that I only have Schnickel Fritz when I'm in St. Louis, and I'm not in St. Louis too much. But it has a cool name. So, yeah. Modelo Negro isn't the one. I think Especial is the one that they had. It sort of looks like Stella, like the color. Yeah, probably Negro tastes better. Yeah. That's all about, yeah. 100 centimeters. Hey, it worked. I don't really care if you give me money. I just like when it works. Yay, it worked. Okay, so the other announcement I was going to make, which I forgot to make, or I did make and I forgot that I made it, is no tournaments tonight, and it's a 3-hour stream. So it's my longest stream. So I'd like to play people, just challenge me. And the more you donate, the higher up you go on the list. And also, if you donate enough money, you can put a game in the chat, and I'll analyze it. But, then you got to donate some real money, not fake money, not, $1 and no sense, with no sense. So let's get those, let's give Ben money Monday and so forth. Have you seen this 9-year-old 2600 on Twitch? Well, Twitch doesn't have ratings, so I don't think he's 2600 on Twitch. Probably you're thinking of the kid who's 2600 on Lee Chess. Yeah. Anyway, saying somebody's age and then saying they're high rated, that's, obviously low rated, high rated young kids is normal. But you don't want to be too interested in online ratings. Online ratings are not, got nothing. And again, I'm not really impressed with kids that are high rated unless they're really high rated, because all the kids are high rated. There's 9-year-olds, 10-year-olds, 11-year-olds all over the world that are 2,200 strength, FIDE. Now, on the other hand, if he's 9 years old and he's 2,400 FIDE, that's very unusual. That's different. And when I was at the World Youth one year, World Cadet, it used to be the World Youth was one tournament. Then they separated it, where the under 18, under 16, under 14 was called the World Youth, and the under 12, under 10, under 8 was called the World Cadet. I just call it the World Youth, but it was the World Youth when it was played, the tournament I'm referring to, but now it would be the World Cadet because it was under 10. But anyway, we'll call it the World Cadet so you're less confused. About 6 years ago-ish, in the World Cadet, a kid from Vietnam got 11 out of 11. And I was talking to another American coach, and I said, I don't think I could get 11 out of 11 in the under 10. Well, I don't. So, I don't know who that kid was. That's pretty good, 11 out of 11. God damn, 11 out of 11. All right, we have a donation. Hooray, $3.31. Well, you can't get a 3-night mate for $3. For $300, I'll mate with one night. You see what I have a king in a night, you have a king. If you donate enough, I'll mate you. I don't care if it's possible. By the way, I could somebody in the chat, I'm sure somebody in the chat knows the answer to this, but don't swear in the chat. I'm going to do the swearing. You guys do the non-swearing, okay? Shaq said something very funny. He was relating a story at the funeral. Well, that wasn't a funeral. I don't know what that was. It's the life of Kobe. And, people were mad because Kobe never passed the ball, and he relayed that. And then Kobe said something and said, mother effer. And on TV, Shaq didn't say, he said it. He said the actual words. He was quoting Kobe, but still. Well, it's on cable, so I guess you can do that. Anyway, that's not the point that he was swearing. Although I must admit, on CNN, I've never heard that. But anyway, the point of the story is, can you guys tell me what Shaq said? Because the words before mother effer I didn't get. He was quoting Kobe when he said, Kobe, could you pass the ball? And Kobe's answer was no, but he said something that meant no. Yeah. Oh, there's a me in that. Yeah, he said there's no I in team, and he said there's a me in that mother. Oh, okay. Yeah. No, he didn't say there ain't no I in team. There's a me in mother. Okay, that's what he said. There's a me. Okay, yeah. There's an M and an E. Yeah. All right. I didn't get, I was just like, when he said mother, I was like, wow, I'm watching TV here. Yeah. Yeah, I'm trying to quote, a funeral that's on every major network, and Twitch is like, no, you can't do that. Yeah. That's right. There's a me. Okay. Anyway, so the rules are, I'm trying to figure out if it should be 5-minute or quicker or 3-minute. Normally it would be 3-minute because I'm going to play 1,000 games. I don't want you guys to wait. On the other hand, okay, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do something sort of complicated. Well, first of all, it has to be unrated, and there has to be no increment. You guys know that. Okay. If you didn't donate, it's 3-minute or quicker. If you donated, I'll let you play 5-minute. And here, trying to learn gets to the top of the line. And he didn't do nothing. He's probably crying in his, I don't know, something. Kobe. Yeah. What is the goal 109 for? It says what it is. Give Ben money. If you cheer where it says, and you can see the cheers aren't much, so that's $1.09. Yeah. If you cheer, then that goes there. Now this is Monday, so it got rid of everything. At the top of the chat, it says who has the most gifted subs, which is 0. and it says who has the most cheers and who has the most whatever, and it reset on Monday. So, you're all the least of you. Yeah. It's the accelerated dragon. Confusing the audience. Also, don't forget to buy merch. Merch. $890 to dues. That should help the thing. Yeah, there we go. $9.99. Very funny. Good job, Mepex. You're the best. What's my best in Puzzle Rush? The 5-minute Puzzle Rush, my best is 44. The 3-minute Puzzle Rush, I think it's 38 or 39. It's one of them. I don't know which one. Definitely one of them. I haven't done 5-minute Puzzle Rush since 3-minute Puzzle Rush came into existence. I can't last 5 minutes. Karen can tell you that. Lucky if I last 3 minutes. So, yeah. Does Ben get the same amount of money if we cheer 100 as if we donate $1? I would be willing to bet that nobody at Amazon or Twitch knows the answer to that. But the theoretical answer is yes. The practical answer, I don't know. It's possible that I get more. Because if you donate with PayPal or a credit card or both, is there a 0% chance he sees this? It is 0%, but he might play Queen D2 and defend it anyway. The credit card company takes some, but when you get bits, they give you the bits. It's hard to explain. So anyway, that doesn't matter. You should donate and or not donate based on what's easy for you. I like to get bits. I like to get donations. I like to get subs. I like to get merch. So whatever is good for you. And in this particular stream, I'm counting the bits from the cheers. So we're 5% there, and we're about 5% way through the stream, so that's good. I hope Bon Jovi's not mad. We're 5% there. Whoa. All right, let's go here again. If I keep doing that, maybe I can get a draw. All right. I think if you give me donations with a credit card or PayPal, Bezos gets 0. But if you give me Cheers bits, then Bezos, he can afford another, $300 million house, or at least 2 more. Yeah. Somebody on the internet said that Bloomberg is worth $65 billion. That's quite a lot. James Law is subscribed. Thank you. Man, F4 is a pretty good move. Who am I playing here? Let's see. I guess you won't know he's in check. Then his time will run out. 500 centidues. Yeah, Bezos is getting my money anyway because we order from Amazon like every day for the club and for our house. So he's getting all the money anyway. We need stuff at the Chess Center that we get from Amazon usually. So the Chess Center has a lot of stuff that a chess center would need. So not that other chess centers have it, but they should have it. Yeah. 4 centidues. No, Bezos is much richer than his ex-wife. Much richer. She's probably not even in the top 10, although she's definitely in the top 10. But he still has more money than she does. Well, when you donate, let's look at what McJurgle just said. When you donate money with a credit card or PayPal, okay, when you donate with PayPal, I don't think Streamlabs gets anything. PayPal does, but I don't think Streamlabs gets a cent. I don't think so. Unless PayPal gives them money and nobody knows about it. That would be funny. But I don't think they take a cut. I think if somebody donates $10 on PayPal to me, I get $10 in my PayPal. I don't think Streamlabs gets a cent of that. Now, if you donate with a credit card, and then I have that donation in Streamlabs, and then I withdraw, then Streamlabs takes a cut. Yeah. So I think if you donate with PayPal, PayPal gets it. If you donate with credit card that's not part of PayPal, Streamlabs gets some. And if you cheer, then Amazon gets some. If you buy merch, the people who do the merch store for Karen, they get some. I don't know how that works. 200 centidues. Is the Ready with C4 respectable for white? Very respectable. In fact, the more you donate, the more respectable it is. Now, I'm slightly worried that my flag's about to fall and I'm getting checkmated. So I mean, the flag falling, I can, well, okay, if he plays Rook C1, then he's not trying to checkmate me. Let's see, I should fix this pawn. Oh, my rook! Oh God! Oh. And so I think no matter what you do, somebody gets the money unless you mail a check to the chess center. Then I think we're good. Yeah, if you mail a check to the chess center, I think just we're getting it. So, yeah, but anyway, that's okay. It's good if people get their cut of money. They're providing a service and so forth, mainly and so forth. So that's okay. Yeah, but who gets the money? Nobody knows. Nobody knows the money I get. Never play F6. Let's see. I don't know. Here? That seems legal. Might get it to a drawn rook in there if he trades, but I'm guessing trying to learn's not the world's leading authority on drawn rook endgames. So probably shouldn't be too worried. Not sure if he should have started with that, because then he's going to lose that pawn. So I go here and here, or I go here and then here when he takes on a5. Good question. Good question. I guess I had to put my rook behind the passed pawn, otherwise I didn't follow the rules that I was taught as a youngin. Yeah, I actually should. No, that's right. I did that right. Cia W subscribe. Thank you. Yeah, we got 8.5%. That's pretty good. We have a chance. Can I challenge you for 3 minute? You can do whatever you want. You can spin in a circle. You can take a nap. Whatever you want to do, you can do. Got my never play F3 shirt today. Good, good. Yeah, he didn't care that I was doing all this. We'll do the Grandmaster, not even give a pawn away. Not even a pawn. You don't even get a pawn. Man. Can I mate with Bishop and Knight with 23 seconds left? I'll try. I'll try mate with Bishop and Knight if you don't resign. Don't resign. First of all, trying to learn, you should never resign, because I'm always doing something. So we'll try to do either a 3-knight mate. 3-knight mate I probably can't do with 23 seconds. Bishop and Knight, maybe. Maybe I could do Bishop and Knight mate. Possible. I'm not sure. Possible. It's going to be hard because I don't have the Bishop and Knight yet. So I probably can't do it. I'll try, though. Well, okay, I can't do it now because you're going to lose on time. So that's the end of that. Yeah, I can't mate you with Bishop and Knight because you're too slow. Let's see. This move... And then I have mate in 1 if he takes, and mate in 2 if he doesn't. All right. Yeah, I mean, now he has less time than I do, so I can't. All right, 1 mistake, 0 blunders. I had the advantage from start to finish. All right, now since Trying to Learn is a friend of the stream, and by a friend I mean he's the biggest donor ever, it's a very interesting question who's given more money, Trying to Learn or Adam Wallace. Chess Bra donated $3. Good job. You figured it out. So probably John Davis has given the most. Probably. And then probably Adam and Trying to Learn are tied for second. I'm not sure who's given more, Adam or Trying to Learn. That's a tough one. Maybe Adam. Okay, so we'll do a little analysis for the obvious mistakes. I won't use the engine because that's cheating. Okay, knight takes c6 is a bad move because one of the advantages you have is you control d5, and then some. God damn, you control d5. And now you just give it away. Now I control d5 as much as you. And I have an open b file here, which you don't want me to have. So if a grandmaster was white, he would play bishop to e3, developing a piece and defending his knight. There's 800 million grandmaster games with that move. Knight takes c6, there's 0 grandmaster games. All right, bishop d3 is not very good because you have a half-open file and you blocked it, which you don't want to do, and your bishop has no scope here. Now, you might think your bishop needs mouthwash because if you... God, could I say what I'm going to say? I mean, I was on a roll there. I was making that joke up as I was saying it, and then I had to stop. I mean, the bishop doesn't really need mouthwash. It's the, it's the church-going child that he's with. Okay, but anyway, so your bishop, you blocked your bishop, okay? And if it was an actual bishop, I guess you cock-blocked it. All right, so, yeah, that's not good. Any other square is better, e2 or c4. Yeah, your God can't help you now. Yeah. I mean, you got you got the Kobe funeral, you got Harvey Weinstein getting convicted. You're talking about bishops. It's natural that there's some rapey vibe here. That's all. Sorry. All right. Anyway, so the bishop's better on e2 and c4. Yeah. Okay. So that's not a great move. All right. Then the game's all right. All right. A4 doesn't make any sense. It's a nonsensical move. Now, when you play bishop here, you definitely got to play queen d2 so your bishop's defended because, especially nowadays, bishops be going to jail. So you got to defend that shit. So queen d2, defending your bishop and connecting your rooks. A4, that's got nothing to do with nothing. Imagine it was move 1. Would you play a4? Well, some of you would, but no. A4 has no point at all. It just wastes time. It weakens the b4 square. It loses a tempo. It's nothing. You can't play a4. You play a4 in Sicilians because your opponent's trying to play b5, which is impossible here. Or you want to play a5 and squeeze him, but you're not doing that either. All right. You definitely should play queen d2 here, not bishop d2. Okay. The problem with trading knights like you did is this pawn's very hard to defend. So that sequence of moves doesn't really help you. You did the only thing you could do to save a pawn, but at what cost? So now your game's terrible because your pawn structure is terrible. Yeah, okay, and that's very anti-positional move taking this because you have an isolated pawn, you have double pawns. This is sort of your strong point. These two pawns are pretty good. Then you trade. You trade your f pawn for my h pawn. So now you have this isolated pawn here. So f takes g wasn't good either. You got to crush me down the f file if you want to play fg, and you're not crushing me down the f file. You've already traded 3 minor pieces. Okay, so this is no good. And that's a terrible move. You can't, I mean, that's now you got nothing. You can't play f4, f5, queen h6, and beat your chest, and then trade all the pieces off. When you trade all the pieces off, then you're like, dang, I wish my pawn structure wasn't so bad. If your pawn structure's bad, leave the pieces on the board. This position's tough. I don't know what to tell you. This position's not good. All right, then you pretended to attack. All right. So, problem with rook f3 to h3 is I take on c3 and I defend h3. So, rook f4 to h4 with the same idea. I could take on c3, threatening various checkmates, and my queen just goes back to g7. So basically, you're all talking a badge here. You're down a pawn, you got 3 weak pawns, and you got 1 piece attacking. You need a couple more. All right, so you played there, which doesn't make a lot of sense. You don't want to trade pieces. I pretended to blunder. That move's not a good move. I was just being silly for the crowd. I mean, I should take your rook and then take one of these pawns. Free pawn. All right. And then it doesn't matter. And here, queen e5 is a terrible move. It probably still wins. I'm definitely winning here. So queen e5 is silly. You should trade queens. And then I gave a lecture on endgames last week here at the Chess Center. And all my endgame lectures, I say the same thing. The side that's worse and or losing wants to trade all the pawns off. So when there's no pawns, you can't win. Well, if you're going to trade queens, which is correct because you messed my pawn structure up, then you want to trade all the pawns off. So you definitely want to take this and then take this. Then there's more pawns off the board. But you did this and then you traded queens. So now you're going to lose this pawn. So that's not good. You can't give all your pawns away. All right, and then here, there's only one move trying to learn. And don't tell him in the chat. Let him figure it out himself. What's the only move that makes any sense for white? There's only one move. Hello. No, it's not resignable. He's down 2 pawns, and all my pawns are weak. No, rook c5, yeah. Yeah, after rook c5, you're attacking 2 pawns. When you take this pawn, you have a passed pawn. You take this pawn's attacked. So you have good drawing chances. Probably losing, but good drawing chances. And I was just going to do this. I was going to do that, whichever pawn you took, and just keep doing it. And then because you didn't play HG earlier, I figured that's got to be winning. But you played here. Now, technically, c5 is the best move. Because if you play g5, I have f6. And your pawns are all gone. I don't want you to play rook c5. But you're losing anyway. Now you have to play rook c5 again, but you didn't. So that was your last. Yeah, now it doesn't matter what now resigning is fine. If you're not going to resign, you have to play rook c4. If you're not going to resign. That's the only move. Okay, but you can resign, but rook c4 is, you can't let me queen. No. And in this position, the reason I played g5 is if he takes with the rook, queen h2 is mate. And so if I play queen h2 now, he has king g5. So that forces his rook to a square, so his king can't go there. And then I'd already analyzed this, so... I mean, everything's mate, but I'm just telling you why I did that. So. I guess I could play queen f2, queen f6, rook h3 also. That's the same number of moves. Yeah. So I just saw another mate. I could check, one legal move, check, one legal move and mate. Also good. Yeah. And there's probably a couple more. I don't want you to take a pawn with check. So yeah, this is also mate in 3. Oh, that's mate in 1. I was looking at this, and I had my rook on c2 in my head. All right, so I could have played mate in 1 with queen h6. That would have been better. But I didn't see queen h6. So that's why I didn't do it. Always retreat. All right, good game. Now, we only have 1,700. We need another 1 billion cheers. 1 trillion. How good was this play on a scale of 1 to 10? 10 being like Morphe and 1 being trying to learn? You know, like a 1. Right, well, there's no tournaments today, so you ain't going to play me by joining a tournament. Horoscope subscribed. Hooray. All right. All right, let's see. Who are some of the people who donate on my stream? Nobody? All right. We'll just play the first guy in line. He's from Philly, so he's already angry. 1,000 centidues. Now Nicola's next in line. And then the thing should move up. Yeah, it did move up. Excellent. Nicola, you're the greatest person who ever lived until somebody donates more than you. Then, then you're okay. Well, so Mubat just said stuff because trying to learn told it to. So do what he says. I've seen a lot of Tim and Eric, but not as much as Spencer. I was in Cancun for a week. My girlfriend didn't let me watch chess. Well, so many jokes I can't make. At least you're alive. That's good. All right. I don't know. Castle. Something. Have you been to some place I've never heard of? No, I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know. I know what Fat Tuesday is because, I mean, look at me. But that's all I got. I seem really low in my chair. My chair won't move up. Let's try to move it up. Let's see if... Oh, it did move up that time. I can't think of the name of the woman who just died. I know her name, too. Because we're moving on up. What's her name? To the east. Oh, my knight's hanging. Oh, I didn't see Queen takes knight. Oh, wait, it hasn't happened yet. What was her name? Somebody? Anybody? I know her name. I can't think of her name. Yay! 1,500 centidues. All right, time to take Nicola's username and throw it in the trash. God damn. I mean, good job, Nicola. Yay! Oh, his no. Oh. Wait. Oh, he could have taken my knight. Oh no. Thanks, CW. You're the best. Right now, what's going on here? 99.99 JAA 928. He gave 99. Now, for those of you who are confused, that would be the equivalent of him giving 9,999 centidues. But he didn't want to embarrass you, so he just gave in cash. Thank you. You're the best. I guess I'll take it with a pawn because his flag might fall because I didn't go, oh. Yeah. Well, I mean, I'm kidding a little bit. The pre-moved the acting. That's right. Can you challenge me? Yes, sir. I would have challenged you, but you made several spelling mistakes in the word please. How did you make... You like threw an S in there. Please. Come on, what are you... All right, so my knight's really good. It's really good. So I got to sack a queen. I mean, I don't want to lose that knight. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, I can't... I mean, that's a good knight. So I'm not trading that knight. That knight's worth like 2 queens. Let's see if I went too far or not too far enough. 5 centidues. Thank you, Mr. Popezilla. Go chat. 99.99. Who dares try to give a larger donation than JAA? 99.99. If only Adam Wallace was here. He might be here. Can you accept my challenge? He spelled you wrong. Damn. You guys, no, he's going to sack the exchange on my stream. No. J.A. Adonde, very good. Queen takes D4, confusing the audience. King, he's always plays bishop F8, this guy. Put it in H. What? How dare you attack, whatever you did, how dare you? Always retreat. You tell me that knight's not worth a queen? All right, maybe. It's worth about a rook. Roar! Look at that attack. No! My knight, my beautiful knight. Sad. Bam, look at that aggression. God damn. Always retreat, because not total aggression, just mainly aggression. The only important thing this game is that I'm winning on the board when the game's over. That's all I care about. Let's see. I guess always play bishop b8. No, always play bishop h2. Yeah. Always do that. Got to be winning on the board when the game's over. That's all I care about is I'm winning on the board. Right? Because obviously I'm going to win on time. But can I win on the board? The answer is fries. 0 mistakes, 1 blunder. Yeah, I don't need no queen. Take your queen. Rawr, mad. Getting paid by the hour. Getting paid by the blunder. What can I do? Blah, blah, blah. Am I watching the new season? No, the only season I saw like a year ago that I hadn't seen was like you had to pay to watch it. So I've watched all the free seasons. Maybe there's some new seasons I don't have to pay for. So I have not. Rawr! I don't need no queen. How do I have so many subscribers? Wow. All right, that's how you do the Botez Gambit. That's correct. All right, now who wants to play me who gave me those huge donations? I don't see anybody. Yeah, Better Call Saul, if I'm right, which I'm not, the season premiere is tonight. And Karen is like, well, why don't you just record everything? And I was like, oh, yeah. So thanks, Karen. So I'm recording Better Call Saul as we speak. I have seen every episode now. I caught up. See, there was Mama Tomato, Papa Tomato, and Baby Tomato. And finally, I catch up. Did I watch Wilder Fury? I did not. Still Theory. It's the slowest 3-minute game of all time. Put it in H. Yeah, Better Call Saul's pretty good. I get confused because I don't know sometimes if I'm watching Better Call Saul or Breaking Bad, but, you know, what are you going to do? If he doesn't know he's in... Aw, he knew he was in check. Well... This is one of the many games I play that proves there's more atoms in the universe than possible chess games. See? Man, this guy must be a Georgia State co-ed because he's giving it away. Bam. He's earning his rating and then some. How many games of chess have I played in my life? Probably about 400,000. That would be my guess. Most of them online, of course. Frankly. I've played a lot on the Internet Chess Club when they existed. I mean, they still exist, but not really. And then I've played on Chess24, maybe like a handful of games, like 10. And I've played a lot here under maybe 3 or 4 different handles and so forth. Yeah, I could make a list about all my handles. That joke didn't quite hit the right note. Anyone? No? Up and at 'em. Yeah. That's impossible. Would you recommend studying opening lines on Georgia State co-eds? Well, I study the lines of one Georgia State co-ed, and based on her, yeah. It's Karen. You hung your knight. No, how could I? 2 bishops. What else? Yeah, also what is correct. Yeah, I agree. Do you know what it's like being a fembot, living as a femputer in a mambot's world? What? Bam. How many different positions have you had after 10 moves? Let's see. Karen was doing that. And let's see. Wheelbarrow. I'm going to say maybe like 5 positions. Oh, you mean chess? I'm sorry. I got confused about what you meant. I don't know, a lot. That's when you know Karen's not watching. You can say what you want. Bam. Beard growing tips. Don't shave. Next. Let's see. No, my E-pawn. No. What, that worked? Man, I win all of his rooks now. God damn. And then there's that one. And then there's Maud. 2 bishops. What else? Man, this guy's really earning his rating. This guy's going above and beyond. If he doesn't resign, I could do all kinds of crazy shit. If you're watching this stream, please don't resign. Also, don't ever resign against me, because I'm always going to do some crazy shit. So, thanks for resigning. I'd like to point out it says 0 mistakes, 0 blunders. Then it says nice comeback win. What'd I come back from? Don't call it a comeback. Mama said, with white? I've probably played 12 first moves with white in rated play, like USCF or FIDE rated. Probably 12. Yeah, that's pretty close. Yeah. All right, who wants to donate the most? If I delete your challenge, that means you didn't do it right. It's got to be 3 minutes or quicker, and it has to be unrated. Otherwise, I'm deleting your challenge, and no increment. I've deleted like 4 challenges today so far because they were rated, right? If you're going to cheat unrated, all right, but cheat rated, I'm mad. Yeah. Chess.com owes me points from 2 weeks ago, and they were like, we haven't closed his account yet. I'm like, what? What's going on? All right. I did see you, but, you see me. Would you recommend E4, D4 for new players? Yeah, I don't do that. I don't recommend specific moves. I recommend, playing chess better. Like, don't go here, that hangs a pawn. Don't go here, that hangs a bishop. That's what I recommend. Doesn't matter what move you play, I move one. It doesn't matter what you do as long as you don't hang all your pieces. And you guys hang all your pieces. Oh, snap. Man, you guys thought I said bad stuff. You should see my texts. Good one, John. Good one, John. I guess Karen's not watching the stream. She said, I'm the best. All right. Back to whatever it is I was doing. Can we see King B2 mate? That seems a little easy. King B1 mate. Grungewort gave 5 subs. Go, Grungewort. The more subs you give, the more people are subbed to the stream. Why is nobody streaming like I'm serious? It's Monday night. It's after 8 p.m. and nobody's streaming? I mean, when I say nobody, I mean I follow like 20 streamers. There's got to be one. You know what I mean? You know what I mean. Yeah. I don't follow Chess24. That's not really a person. Like, I'm not following a company that streams. I follow, like, people. Yeah. They are in Boston. What? I was just in Boston. What's in Boston? Oh, because I was in Boston. I didn't stream. So they were in Boston. So they don't. Is that the joke? Or did I miss the joke? All right. Tremendous blunders. Blundering a knight. Oh, wait. No, he didn't. Tremendous blunders when you play theory and you take 4 seconds a move. Very suspicious. All right, play queen takes f6 and prove you're not cheating. Do it. You take it 4 seconds, I'm going to beat you on time, so I don't care. But you shouldn't be cheating. No cheating. G6, there we go. Proving he's not cheating. I think G6 is actually a move. It's not a good move, but... he says, but my engine says it's good. All right, I don't know. Oh, I've never heard of those people you said, Nicola. I've never heard of either one of them. But I'm glad they're streaming. $888 Dominic is gifting 10 subs. Hooray! Go 10 subs. Always retreat. Yay, you're the best. Proving he's not cheating. Queen D7. Living up to his handle. Usually I make a joke living up to his rating, but that guy lived up to his handle. Instead, I made 2 blunders that game. God damn. I guess Queen G4 and Rook E6 were both ridiculous. But that's what won me the games. So I'm guessing if he plays H5, I can resign. Well, then I have nothing. I just resign. Queen takes F6. I was playing those theory moves by myself. No, obviously you weren't cheating. Look what you did. Yeah. No, I'm just teasing you because I got to tease somebody. All right, play me next. Wait, you're the guy who gave 1 million. I don't see your name challenging me. What's your name, 888 Dominic? Did you challenge me? And is your name 888 Dominic? Because if it is, you didn't challenge me. Rawr! His name is Chess Pro. Very good. That was good. I'm gonna play Chess Pro because that was funny. So sorry. His name is Chess Pro. Yeah, that was good. Good. They're always playing Bishop B5 like I'm nobody. Oh wait, I am nobody. Oh wait, is it knight takes? Yeah, and then knight F6, and then I give up. Then here. Yeah. I think I'm 3-0 in this position in rated play. In slow rated play. Yeah, I beat Walter Brown and I beat the Swedish. Is he Swedish? Who's the tall black IM who's Swedish who lives in New York and Charlotte? I described him pretty well. It's like 2,400 FIDE, 2,480 USCF. I think he's Swedish. Or did I make up Swedish? You know, one of those Scandinavian countries. I don't know. Leave me alone. What's his name? There's not a lot of black Swedish, unless he's not Swedish, right? Then, yeah. I forgot what his name is. Damn. Yeah. Well, he's some Scandinavian. It might not be Swedish. I think it's Swedish. Levi Roseman is not black. He's not tall. He's not Swedish. He's barely an IM if he's an IM. God, everything you said was wrong. Zlatan, that's close. I forgot his name. What's his name? I think that was the only time we played a rated game. He plays in Charlotte a lot at the Norm tournaments. Man, your answers are the worst. He lived in North Carolina. I think he lives in New York now. And no, Pontius Carlson is a GM, and he doesn't live in New York or North Carolina. So all of that was wrong. Dikembe Mutombo. I mean, what? Let's see. Sack my A-pawn? All right. Kobe Bryant. No. You guys really don't know? I mean, I described him so well. There's, he could be some other Scandinavian, but I thought it was Swedish. I used to know what it was, but I don't know now. Wow, you guys actually don't know. There's like 400 of you in the chat, and none of you have any idea at all? Damn. Harsh. Anyway, I played that against him, and then I played it against Brown, and I beat somebody else with it too, but I forgot who it was. Wow, you can play there? I don't have like some just checkmate somehow? Really? Wow. All right. I don't see one, so I guess I don't. Let's see. Knight takes G2. That don't work. Knight H3. That don't work. Knight H3 is interesting. After he takes, I have Knight H4 and just hope that he blunders the next 5 moves. Or I could play Queen D5, F3, Knight E5, and Queen F3. Or I could play Queen here now. When he takes, I have Knight H3. Probably that's the right move. Probably, frankly. Anybody get his name yet? You're naming people who aren't IMs. So it's Casa Corley. Casa Corley's not an NM, he's an IM. Casa Corley. Is he Swedish? Let me see. Casa Corley. Yeah, Casa Corley. FIDE. Denmark. He's Danish. 2430 FIDE. Yeah. Danish. That wouldn't have helped you, but yeah, Danish. That's it. Yeah. Always repeat. Danish. That's it. Yeah, so I beat Costa Corley in that position about 5 years ago. And I beat Walter Brown about 4 years ago. And then who else? I thought there was another game where I had that position, but maybe I made it up. I'm a lot harder to beat than Walter Brown. Well, maybe. On the other hand, maybe not. Don't lose on time, dude. Don't do it. Don't. Come on. Thank you. What? You lost on time. Come on. Let's pretend he didn't. Yay, I'm the best. All right. Denmark is a Swedish neighborhood. That's true. Yeah. Denmark, a part of Sweden. That's correct. Yeah. Ben Larson didn't live in Denmark, and he's Danish. So come on. All right, go Ben. Now, who am I supposed to play? Remember the guy who said play me, and you told him to challenge me, and his name is 888, and he said that's not my handle. You remember all that discussion? Well, what's his name? Say your name. Anybody? DTO Poker. Yes, sir. Sir, when you donate 100 subs or $100, then you'll be moved to the top of the list. Until then, you're so JAA928. Did you challenge me? I didn't see you. I don't see it. Oh, there you are. You're right in the middle. All right, you're next. You donated even more. Let's see. Friend requests, enemy requests. JAA Adonde, you're next. When are you playing me? Nobody knows when I'm playing you, but probably never. I don't even see you challenging me. That's really never. Man. Are you challenging me? I don't see it. I looked like 4 times in the list, which doesn't mean anything. I missed it a lot. All right, time to take everything. Play me. You guys who don't donate anything and you're like, play me. I got 30 people in the queue. And you guys can't even spell Q. You guys are like, I don't know, Q? This is how you guys in the chat spell Q. That's how you spell Q. Terrible. Kobe. So anyway, as I was saying, I wasn't saying, chess.com's having the game of the day, which I guess they have now. I don't know. And they want more people to do it and stronger people and whatever. So they sent an email out to, their people. I'm one of their people, I guess. And they asked me to do it occasionally. And I said, yeah, give me more information. So occasionally I'll be doing game of the day videos on chess.com, probably starting in a couple weeks. Although the details haven't been worked out. But that'll be fun. I'll make some instructional videos instead of this garbage we're watching now. My mom says not to watch you. Well, your mom's like 85 years old, and you're like in your 50s. So why are you listening to her? Let's see here. Etc. DTO Poker is a GM in poker. Plus $4 million in earnings. Yeah, but what you guys didn't realize is he's played in 1,000 poker tournaments and he got knocked out in 999 of them and didn't cash. And then in one, he did cash. No, that's not what happened. How do I get a Jewish girlfriend? Yuck. 4 only, factually correct. Wait, what was factually correct? Oh. Is DTO Poker down to earth poker? What? Man, I hope he's better at chess than Danny Negreanu. God damn. Hope he's better in poker, too. Let's see. Castle, Bishop A6 resigns. All right. That's a good line. Do you see Joseph Sill challenging? I do not. Better at poker than D-Negs. Well, I mean, I'm better at poker than D-Negs. What's your point? Let's see. Bishop E4. Man, I got Daniel good. And then some. No, Daniel's not as bad as he plays. Yeah. Hello, Matt W. Gifted. God damn, trying to learn. Jesus Christ. Have you seen all the Negreanu ads? I have not. I see Negreanu plenty on Twitter. Plenty. Let's see. I don't know. I mean, his position makes no sense. I mean, will you buy the Supreme Oreos? I will not. No, Negreanu's not. No, seriously, he's not as bad as he plays. You can't. That sentence was made for Negreanu. No. In chess and in poker, for both. What's the question? Did you try backgammon? Did I try it? I used to play in backgammon tournaments, yeah. I used to hang out with Falafel, R.I.P. I know Peter Just Thompson, Peter Just Take the Money. I used to hang out with all those losers. I was a loser before they were born. Well, Falafel, maybe. Yeah. I taught them how to spell the word degenerate. Yeah, I like Falafel and Peter Just Thompson and those guys. Those guys are all right. Do I think Stu Unger could have been a chess grandmaster? I do not. I gotta lift the chair up again. God, because I weigh 7,000 pounds, the chair's always... What am I, Richard Verber over here? All right, now, who's this lunatic who says, is he challenging me? You are challenging me, Joe, but you're last in line, so you're not going to make it. If you give a huge donation, I'll consider it. I won't play you, but I'll consider it. Phil Hellmuth is pretty tall. Hey, guy who plays poker that I'm playing right now, DTO Poker. Give me the rank of these three poker players by height. I don't care how good they are at poker. Just by height. Hellmuth, Seidel, and Alan Cunningham. Put them in order of height. If you can do that, then I'll be impressed with your poker skills. That's the only thing I care about. Oh, snap. He's like, that was a tough poker question. Yeah, those guys are tall. And I know tall. That's what I study when I'm, tall. Tony G's your favorite poker player? Hellmuth, Seidel, Cunningham, I would think. I don't disagree with that, but I don't know. Seidel, Hellmuth, Cunningham. You with the wrong answer. Yeah. Let's see. This guy has more time. He's Sacagawea against my old Indian. God damn. Yeah, he's going to hang his queen with queen c6. Oh, shit. This is mate. Wow. Oh, it's not mate. I have king f8, and then I'm just losing. Wow. I didn't see knight f6. God damn. So I have to go here? I don't want to go there. Oh, well. And Johnny Chan's not tall. I don't care about him. I want tall. Rawr. So not only are you famous, the guy that I'm playing, another famous guy was on my stream once, although you're on all the time. Who was the guy on my stream who's good at some game that only you idiots like? It's not chess, it's some internet game. Froggen. Is that his name or I made that up? Froggen? You guys are like, Froggen? I'm like, what the hell's Froggen? Chris Ferguson is taller than your three choices? I don't agree with that. Froggen's taller than the three guys I mentioned? I mean, Chris Ferguson's taller than those three? I don't think he is. I never noticed Chris Ferguson was like 6'7", 6'8", but I could be wrong. Chris Ferguson's taller than all those guys? God damn. All right, I got 27 seconds, and I'm going to lose to this guy? Damn. I hate all of that. I prefer winning. Ryan Stiles is pretty tall. I agree. Yeah. I'm 6'4". He's half a head ahead of me. Damn. 18 seconds? God damn. I just know I'm just going to lose now. There's nothing I can do. I can't. I got 15 seconds on my clock. Oh, that's me? This says I had the advantage from start to finish. Well, it says I made 4 mistakes. Yeah. See, the problem with my opponent is he's DTO. In that game, I was GTO. So that was the problem. Yeah. Wait, so you're from England and you're 1,000? Yeah, you must be one of the best. Not only are you one of the best poker players in the world, you're one of the best chess players in England. 1,000. So I went to Bridge Nationals in Atlanta a year ago, maybe a year and a half. And when I was sitting around waiting for the next round, some guy said, "Are you Ben Finegold?" I'm like, "Yeah." And he's British. And he says, "Oh, I followed your chess and blah, blah, blah. I was 2,200 and I quit chess 30 years ago and I follow you and Ginger G." And on and on. And I said, "Are you one of the best players in Britain?" He goes, "Yeah." And I looked him up and he's ranked number 1. Anyway, 45 minutes later, our team got paired with his. So we were at the same table talking. That was funny. Anyway, I think his name was Andrew Gold, but I could be making that up. I think he's Andrew Gold. Anyway, he's one of the top British bridge players. Oh, just living in the UK. Okay. Germany. Yeah. Well, the German players are pretty good at poker because they're not all smiles and sunshine. Yeah. No, you were out of prep after knight g5. Yeah. Yeah, no, Helmuth has to be taller than Ferguson. Like, I'm not very good at chess, but I'm pretty good at knowing who's tall. That's what you can ask Karen. She'll shake her head and put her head down in shame. I know who's tall. Helmuth is tall. Seidel is tall. And who's the third guy I mentioned? Alan Cunningham's tall. Now, I've seen Helmuth and Cunningham in person. I don't know if I've seen Seidel in person. I saw Cunningham at the National Open. No, here's my favorite tall story, and I have a lot of tall stories. Actually, I'm not sure this is my favorite anymore. Might be my second favorite. I'm at the National Open, and there's a kid playing. He's obviously a kid, and he's like 40 feet tall. So when he sat in a chair, he had a lot of issues. His leg, it was hard to explain. Like, he couldn't sit in a chair because his body wasn't made for a chair. Like, his legs would be like over his head. Anyway, at some point I said, "How tall are you?" Because I couldn't believe how tall he was. And he said 6'9", and he's a kid. So I was surprised because most kids aren't 6'9". When the tournament ended, right before the last round, they announced all these nonsense. If you've been to the National Open, you know what I'm talking about. They announce, like, this person came from the farthest away and this person's the oldest. I'm not making those up. Those are both actual prizes. And one of this is, well, we had a kids tournament and the top player under age 14 was, and they said that kid's name. So he was 13 years old and he was 6'9". And I know, and I was telling this story at a chess camp in St. Louis where the kids were all really high rated. Because this kid's high rated. They said, "Oh, that's Solomon." They knew who I was talking about. I still don't know both of his names. I don't know if Solomon's his last name or his first name, but his name was Solomon. But yeah, 13-year-old who's 6'9", you don't see that at chess tournaments very much. Right. Now I got some other tall stories. I'm playing in the Cleveland Open, I don't know, 15, 20 years ago. And there's this huge guy. He's big like me and tall he's like Shaq, basically. He's a white Shaq. He's very similar to Shaq in height and weight. So he had an analog clock, and it was huge. It was like the biggest analog clock I ever saw. It was like him. Anyway, I'm playing my last round, and I want to ask the guy how tall he is, but, it's embarrassing. And then my game's still going, and his game ends. He's putting his pieces away, so this is my last chance. So I said, "Dude, how tall are you?" And he said 7 feet. And then the last tall story before the next game, and I'll play JAA Adonde. I'm in Chandler, Arizona, at where was I? Cheesecake Factory. I'm standing there with my friend Randy, and I said, man, that guy's really tall. It was a waiter. And then my friend said, well, he's standing on a chair or something. And I said, he's not standing on anything, he's walking. And he goes, oh. So then the guy sits us. He's like, how many? 2. And he sits us, and I'm scared. And then the waitress comes and says, hey, and I said, how tall is that guy? And she goes, oh, he's 6'11". But he was a waiter there. He should have been the manager. I'm your manager. All right. And so forth. Now you, the British guy who's German, the guy that I just beat, the guy who gives me all the subs, the GTO, DTO, BTO. Change your handle to BTO. It's funnier. Those 3 guys, rank them in tall. Yeah, 88 Dominic. Come on. I know it's Dominique because you're German. Okay. Also, you should change your handle to 999 if you're German. That's ridiculous. Okay. Give me those guys. Helmuth, Seidel, and Cunningham. Helmuth, Seidel, Cunningham. Yeah, I agree with that. Yeah. I mean, I couldn't believe how tall Helmuth was when I saw him in person. I was like, wow, he's pretty tall. God damn. Didn't he already rank it? I don't know. I forgot. You know. Yeah, he's German. He's not all smiles and sunshine. I got the BTO joke. Okay, let's go to J.A.A. Adande. And I can make fun of him for a while. I had a favorite snooker player, but I watched snooker between 1988 and 1992, and then I haven't watched it since. So, when I was watching snooker, also known as snooker, Steve Davis was the best. Maybe Jimmy White was second or third. Maybe. And I remember a few other guys, if I heard their names. But I mean, that's so long ago. Google says Helmuth is 6'6". I think he's 6'7". Efrem Reyes, I never saw him play snooker. I saw him play, 7-ball and 9-ball. Yeah. Yeah, Reyes was a great player. I used to play a lot of pool. I have friends who played pool. Billiards and that kind of stuff. He broke. I have a funny story that's similar to yours. As you all know, and you should know this, Mr. 88 Dominic, the guy who co-wrote the chess book with me, he called me 2 days ago, left a message. I called him back, left a message, and now it's his turn. But anyway, the guy that I wrote my chess book with, the Finegold defense, is Bob Schiaffoni. Bob Schiaffoni is a famous poker player and author. And Bob Schiaffoni is like 80 years old now. But anyway, I know him from chess because he's from Michigan like me, and he grew up with my dad, and I've played him in tournaments. My dad's played him tournaments, and whatever. I've seen him I played poker with him too. But anyway, so Bob Schiaffoni is good at everything. It doesn't matter what you put in the chat. He's good at it. Doesn't matter what it is. So one day, we're at Shane O'Neill's house. None of you have heard of Shane O'Neill. None of you. Nobody in the chat's heard of him. He's about 2,200 at his peak, and he's from Michigan and Texas. And he played chess in Michigan for years and years and years. He moved down to Texas when I was getting good at chess. And it turns out Schiaffoni and I, coincidentally, went to the same open tournament in Texas. This was in like 1993. Probably was 1993. And I was staying at the hotel, but Bob Schiaffoni was very good friends with Shane O'Neill, and Shane O'Neill had a very nice house in Dallas. Very nice. And he stayed there. So we're at the tournament, and Schiaffoni's like, let's go to Shane O'Neill's house, because he's staying there anyway. And we went over there, and Shane O'Neill had a pool table in his house. So Schiaffoni goes, man, I haven't played pool in 25 years. I can't even see anymore. And he's like, Schiaffoni's like taking his glasses off and putting them on. He's like, I can't see anything. I don't even know what's going on. So I was like, all right, let's play. So Schifoni breaks. I think it was 9-ball, I think. Might have been 8-ball. I don't remember. But anyway, he breaks, makes the ball, runs the table. I didn't get to shoot. And he said, yeah, I haven't played in 25 years. So that was funny. Anyway, if you go to the internet and look up Bob Schifoni, in like 1969 or so, he was Michigan amateur billiards champion. And he was also one of the top 5 backgammon players of Michigan, one of the top 5 chess players of Michigan. He came third in the World Series in the 80s. There were 3 people left, and he lost. He was the chip leader, and he lost the first hand in the World Series of Poker where the pot was $1 million or more. Now the $1 million pot is like when you start, but this is in the 80s. And then he lost another $1 million pot to Chan, and he was out. And then Chan beat the doofus. That was when Chan first won the World Series. He beat Schifoni 2 hands in a row with 3 people left. And it was such a long time ago that Schifoni getting third in the World Series, he got $125,000, which is sort of funny because now that's like the entry fee. But yeah, Schifoni has some really funny poker stories. They're funnier than my poker stories. $1987. I'm not that old, exactly. Yeah. 0 mistakes, 0 blunders. Wait a minute. It says 1 player was winning, then blundered it all away. But it says I made 0 mistakes and 0 blunders. What's going on here? Come on. I need more information. Yeah. Man, Schifoni. Yeah, Schifoni's good at being from Mars. Yeah. Schifoni was the Notre Dame weightlifting champion when he was at Notre Dame. I'm guessing Notre Dame has some good weightlifters. Football team's pretty good. He's just good at everything. Yeah, it's funny. How do you spell Bob's last name? Ciaffone. He's written many poker books. Yeah. No, I mean, in the late 80s, 125,000 was, at least 135,000. Yeah. His books get very good reviews. He has really funny poker stories. One of them, I mean, I could just tell you Schifoni poker stories for the rest of the stream. I'll just tell you one. He was playing in an Omaha game with Helmuth and who's that older guy who pretends he has a southern accent? I know his name. God damn it. He's an announcer a lot, but he plays in tournaments too. What's his name? No, not Doyle. Not Colonel Sanders. That's not a good guess. He's very often Mike Sexton. Thank you. Yeah. No, Gabe Kaplan doesn't pretend he has a southern accent. Mike Sexton does. Okay, so Mike Sexton and Bob Schifoni are the 2 tightest poker players who ever lived. And they're playing with Helmuth, who's, bad player. And they're playing Omaha, so Helmuth's totally outclassed. And at some point, Helmuth bets. And then, Schifoni raised, Sexton called, and Helmuth called. Then on the next street, Helmuth bet, and he goes, I mean, hearing Schifoni tell the story, he says, that bet is I can't even say, how ridiculous he thought that was. But, I mean, he just said, Helmut's a beginner. It's just, that's the most ridiculous thing that ever happened. And so, at that point, they knew that they had tied the hand and would win, and he was third, so they just both called and took his money. But, I mean, when Schifoni and Sexton raise and call you, you just fold and leave. I mean, you got to know who you're playing against. Yeah. It was just funny listening to him tell the story. It was so funny. Yeah. The funniest thing I ever did in poker, well, no, I mean, I've done funnier things, was I'm playing at the Taj in Atlantic City. Boo, Donald Trump. And it's 7-card stud. And there's this Asian guy. He's tighter than Schiavone and Sexton combined, which I noted. And he opens. He had an ace. He opens. I call with 3 cards. Then 4th street, he gets another ace. So he bets and I raise, and he folds. And when he folded, I had 4 cards. And I don't know what they were. They were 4 cards. Like I think one said the rules of poker, and one was like a... Anyway, him folding is funny, but the table reaction was the funniest. That's the funniest table reaction I've ever seen at a poker table. And I've been at a lot of poker tables. The good times. All right, who am I supposed to play? Yeah. As we say to Dominic, he was tighter than a German virgin. Good and tight. We feel the same about Helmuth when we play with him. You know, I was at the Rio, and they were having some cash games either before or during the World Series. And there was a game I've never seen before at that time. This is a long time ago. It might have been deuce to 7 and low ball. I don't know what it was. It was a weird game. And there were like 7 players at the table who I didn't recognize. I never would have heard of them. And they were like weird looking guys. Those are some strange looking guys. And Helmuth. And after I could watch. I was allowed to watch. And it looked like after like 3 minutes of watching, he was obviously the worst player at the table. So I don't know. Yeah. I mean, look. Yeah. Right. Dominic is correct. Helmuth is good at yeah, very good. Dominic's good. Dominic's like me making fun of him. That was good. Helmuth is good at tournament, no limit poker when somebody's backing him. Yeah, there we go. Yeah. Yeah, otherwise, I think he makes money on the internet or something. I don't know. Yeah. Right. Yeah, in the 80s, right. Obviously not now. But I can't imagine that at the peak of his powers, when all the good players hadn't shown up yet, that he was good at cash games. I can't even believe that. There's no way. Obviously, at cash games now, he's a joke. But even when he was better at poker and the people were a lot worse and there were less of them, he still couldn't be good at cash games. He can't be. There's no way. Not the way he plays. Now, at tournaments, all right. Yeah. Yeah, there you go. All right. Anyway, back to whatever it is I was doing. What was I doing? This guy's got next. Yeah. Hey, Dominic, if you're still here, GTO, PLO, my understanding is Dan Smith is quite good. Now you can diss him and say he's terrible. I don't have a horse in the race. You can tell me he's the worst player who ever lived. He is? Yeah, I thought he was good. There's a German guy, maybe it's you. No, it's not you because you're 1,000. Who's the German guy who is very good at poker? Very good. And he's 2,100 at chess? He was playing chess with Dan Smith. I saw them playing. I don't know where I saw them playing. There was a final table with him, Dan Smith, and the guy who won. The guy who's a little suspicious. I mean, behavior-wise. Good player. Dan Smith. No, I don't mean Dan Smith is good at chess. I'm talking about poker. I know how good he is at chess. I'm talking about poker. Who's the German guy I'm talking about that's like 2,150 at chess? Yeah. I think it's Vogelsang. I think that's right. That's my recollection. Oh, no, you're right. It's Fedor Holtz. I've changed my mind. Yeah, it's definitely it's definitely him. Yeah, they were playing chess. Yeah, not Christoph. Never mind. Yeah, that was wrong. No, it's Fedor. Yeah. Yeah, I think Cunningham is about 1,700 USCF. Something like that. About 1,700. Yeah, Fedor and Dan seem like they're about the same at chess. Man, this guy is earning his, slow, yeah. You know who's good at chess, and probably Dominic doesn't know this. Also, Dominic's going to be like, who are you talking about? That'll be funny. Is Dan Harrington. Dan Harrington's before your time, but Dan Harrington was over 2,300 at chess and is probably about that good at backgammon. Also, Eric Seidel's very good at backgammon. I'm not sure who's better. Probably Seidel was better than Harrington at backgammon. I know all the poker, backgammon, chess guys, but the poker and backgammon guys I know are from the 70s, 80s, and 90s. So if somebody's good at poker or backgammon between like 2010 and now, I don't know. I'm old. Leave me alone. But if they were good 30 years ago, then I know who they are. No, I mean, Falafel and Peter Jess Thompson were, good at backgammon recently. Although Falafel's death made him less good at backgammon. But yeah. Gus Hansen's not a bad backgammon player. He's not a bad chess player. Not a good chess player, but he's not a bad chess player. Yeah, Gus Hansen's probably better than Negreanu at chess. Gus Hansen's a good backgammon player. I've never heard of Phil Locke playing backgammon. Usually I know stuff like that. Hey, on the internet, I think today, might have been yesterday, who's Phil Locke's girlfriend? She's on Family Guy. Ryan, Meg Tilly, and then Jennifer Tilly. I just kept saying random names until I got it. I didn't read the chat either. Jennifer Tilly had a hand either yesterday or the day before. She flopped a set that she got quads on the river, but her opponent flopped a straight flush. Yeah, the truth hurts. It was funny, like somebody took a picture, her expression and her opponent's expression. That's why it was funny. Let's see, do I have mate somewhere? I don't know. Her expression was funny. I don't know, here. She rivered herself. Can't get away with can't get rid of quads. Set would be easy. Well, not for her. I wanted to post some joke about, I thought I had kings, but I couldn't make the joke work. I didn't want to get blocked by Jennifer Tilly, so I didn't do it. She didn't fold the full house. She called. When she called her opponent, I know who her opponent, I can't think of his name, the tall, bald guy. He didn't know if he won or lost. Then when she showed her hand, it was funny. Yeah. Who is he playing? Is that tall guy? He's Scandinavian. Yeah, Patrick Antonius, yeah. I should say he's Swedish because he's probably Danish. Yeah, the truth hurts. Let's see. I guess you're next. You're welcome for our game. Yeah, Negreanu is between 12 and 1,400 at chess. Yeah. Oh, Ivy always opens his eyes really wide. Yeah. When was the last time you lost? I don't know when it was. I was paraphrasing, when did you adopt me? Oh, it's from The Hustler. When did you adopt me? I don't know when it was. Yeah, that was Paul Newman and George C. Scott. That's a great line. You got to see that movie. Yay, it's me, GM Benjamin Finegold. All right. Very suspicious. Somehow I'm talking to everybody. It is Karen. Okay, I thought it was Karen. Yeah. If you're logged in as me and I'm logged in as me, we can both be logged in as me? I guess so. We're both logged in as me at the same time? All right. No, the fact that it lets you be logged in as me is weird. All right. Yeah. It's me and Karen. Karen. And then it would be chaos. No. Obviously, it's possible. Frankly. Who am I ignoring? I can't even see who I'm ignoring. Ben doesn't do stand-up. I can't stand up. No. Always play bishop f1? Man, taking it too far. 1,200 so I can make any move and win? Damn. That was a mean thing to say. I guess I'll just castle. What's my opinion on the coronavirus? Not as good as the Stella virus. Look, normally I would be upset about the coronavirus, but it's my best chance to become world chess champion. So, I know Naka's in favor. Yay, bishop and knight. You've stockpiled limes? Good. Good job trying to learn. All right, we haven't had any cheers in a long time. What happened? I was waxing idiotic about old poker players, and then you guys stopped giving... Come on. Cheer for Ben. Do it. Kobe. Low bets. I need low bets. It's Karen now. Now I'm going to log in as Karen. So you're German, Dominique? So you know that Fischer's Fritz, Fischer? You better know that. So here's a question for Dominique. I know the answer too, but I could be wrong. Did I play in the Bundesliga before you were born? I think the answer is yes. Hello, Matt gave 2 subs. And so the question is, Dominique, if you've watched my stream, which team in the Bundesliga did I play for? Let's see if he knows that. Let's see if anybody knows that. The answer is Fries. That's right. Baden-Baden? 9! 9. Some European team? Well, Dortmund is correct. Go Dortmund. That's right. And our coach was Jürgen Grasstadt. C4. Yay, Karen just bought some merch. Go Karen. Hooray for Karen. No, I played for Dortmund. Yeah. At the same time, I played for Anderlecht in the Belgian interclubs. So the soccer teams were good, but the baseball teams weren't as good. Baseball? Chess teams. I just called chess baseball? What are you going to do? You got to be free? Nah. Oh, was there sound? I wasn't paying attention. I'm sorry. I wasn't even... I don't think there was sound, but you can do it again. Yay! I won somehow. Hooray for Ben. Yeah, it didn't make any noise, Karen. Karen! Man, my opponent's not the fastest. I'm playing everybody. You challenge me, and then I play you in order. Unless you donate, then I play you first. Or if you're a famous personage like Dominique, then I play you first. Although he did, donate. So. This guy better call for time. 100 centidues. He has a difficult decision to make. Do I have the flush? Brussels is the best city. I lived in Brussels. That's not dollars, that's cents. Cents. D Blindbugger is next. D. The Dominique we know? Definitely not. This is a German Dominique who's a world famous poker player. Very dissimilar to the Dominique we know. Also spelled differently. Yeah. Also lives in England and he's German. So not much like the Dominique we know. Bishop b5, confusing the audience. And I'm the audience. It's the accelerated dragon, the suspicious variation. I never play a6, but he might not see his bishops hanging. No, not Dominique Wilkins. Kobe. Fold 3 aces wants to play. Can't fold 3 aces. One of my favorite poker hands, not because it's an interesting story or the hand is interesting, I just won a lot of money. I had ace 9! 999! And the flop came ace 9-9. True story. And it was a no limit game, which at that time, I don't think I was always playing no limit. Maybe I was. Anyway, so I was like, indeed. So usually when you're in a casino and you're playing cash poker and you have ace 9 and the flop is ace 9-9, it goes check, check, you bet, and they both fold, then you cry. But that's not what happened. What happened was bet raised to me. So I called, and then the turn came, nonsense. And 2 bishops, but I lose a piece. And I was like, all right, they're going to go check, check now. What do I do? And then it went all in to me. So I said, okay, I call. And then the guy goes, flush. And he was like really proud of himself. And the next guy said, I have a flush draw. Those are the kind of games I played in. I think I won like $2,000 that hand. Yeah, that was a good hand for me. Now $2,000 is like one donation here. But back then, that was a good hand. That was in Casino Windsor, of all places. Wait, that's confusing me. All the pieces are hanging. No. Ace 9999999. And maybe he won't take back. Go Windsor. I just thought it was a funny game. I thought it was a funny hand. Did the guy eat an Oreo? That's how I knew I was winning, when he ate an Oreo. Pawn structure is a little iffy. Guy's earning his rating with the pawn structure. My greatest we'll have to sack the exchange. My greatest poker endeavor was at Casino Windsor. There was a $100 max buy-in, 1-2 blinds, and I played all night as usual, and I left with I ended up winning like $27.50, which is good when it's a $100 max buy-in. The bad news was it was Canadian money. No, anything but that. Good times, good times. Man, so many years ago. Those were before Dominique was born. That's how long ago. Yeah, exactly. At the time, it seemed like, a good game. Shoot them both. I don't really want him to do that. I don't know. All right, I guess I'll play Rook F8 like a baby and win on time like a baby. He'll play Rook A7, hanging his rook. Should I pre-move this? Oh, good I didn't. Definitely do it now. 100%. No way he can see bishop takes rook. What? How could he? Why would they? No. Why is he seeing stuff? Those were the days. Boy, the way the 1-2 game played. Oh, there's a funny story from Casino Windsor. There was a guy who would come, and we called him the Monster because of his physique. And he didn't seem like the brightest guy who ever lived. Anyway, he didn't have a lot of experience playing poker. So he would tell you how good his hand was more than anybody who ever lived. So the flop comes. I'm going to lose that tie because it's actually funny. Let's see what's happening. All right. Flop comes and he goes like this. He goes all in. That's not the funny part. And then one guy went, I call. And we were on the floor laughing for like a week. The guy who called. Oh man, I forgot that story. Oh man, we all started laughing. I don't think I was at the table. I think I was at a different table. We were all laughing and laughing. Yeah. The monster had quads. He flopped a monster. Oh man. I call. Oh, at the same Casino Windsor, a woman came up and she was like 870 years old. Maybe she was older. It might have been her birthday, so she's 871. And she buys in for whatever and playing a little bit. And then at one point, she says, I raise. And then she opens her purse and takes more money out. And the dealer's like, yeah, you can't do that. And then they're like, all right, we fold. Oh, man. She was at least 870 years old. I love when she opened her purse, took money out. That was a play we hadn't seen before. Oh, man. So many funny poker stories. All right, it's time for D Blind Bugger. D. Come on, you got to laugh when you're at a poker table and an old woman says, I raise, and then opens her purse. Come on. Takes money out of her purse. That's funny. Come on, you don't see that every day. Oh, yeah, she was running a good bluff, all right. Man, you know what would have been a good hand is if she was playing the monster and they both went all in. And then she's like, not only do I go all in, let me get some more money out of my purse. Then I wouldn't know who to bet on. Her or the monster. Good times. Seen that before? You saw a woman open her purse to raise? Oh, man. That's a good play. Schifoni told me he was playing in a game, I think it was in England, and he made some crazy play. And the woman said, Bob, I don't think you recommend that play in your book. And Bob said, I wasn't stuck 12,000 when I wrote the book. Yeah, you don't hear stuff like that at chess tournaments. All right, what's going on here? I can't pay attention when I hear funny stories. I raise, opens her purse. The truth hurts. Old woman before the hand raking chart in front of her. 2K buy-in. High card bottom, next pair. That's right. Now the truth hurts. I don't know anything about choker. I'm sure it's great. She came prepared. That's right. She was a Boy Scout. She came prepared. Then she filed for bankruptcy because she wasn't prepared. All right, so I'm just like acting silly against this 2200. Maybe I should have a little more sense. Nah. Never play F3. Never! Even before he played it. I still say never play F3. I'm only lost. I'm not dead lost. I'm just lost. Like Fischer, I'll take the bishop. Bam. Maybe I'll just leave my knight there. Yeah, let's leave the knight there. Fischer style. Wait, Fischer's dead. Damn. Maybe I shouldn't do that. And Fischer took this, and then he beat Robert Byrne. See, I don't need no stinking exchange. Now, by not taking the exchange, is that like sacking the exchange? Exactly. Let's see. This looks like I have the Porgy and Best attack here. I got plenty of nothing. Nothing's plenty for me. I got no counterplay. I got no Gegenspiel in case my name is Dominique. The folks with plenty of counterplay, they win every game. Seems with plenty, you sure gotta worry how to keep Magnus Carlsen away. Away, away. I ain't a worried about his night till the time arrives. Always play C4. It's explosive. To be good, to be bad. What the hell? I is glad. I's alive. Oh! Is that how it goes? It's been a while. Thank you, thank you. Come on, we still don't have any bits and shears and stuff. Come on, guys. We need bits and shears. Cheers and bits. Oh, bits. I thought I was attacking this and this, but this is defended. All right, well, he didn't save that. That's good. But yeah, that was defended. So. He thought I had no threat. Come on, dude, you got one legal move. Do it. He's so mad because he was winning and he hung everything. Da, 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 da. So he's threatening this. Oh. Checkmate! Oh, it's not mate because he can give his queen away. I was just defending my pawn. I had no interest in like attacking him. I did have interest in defending this pawn. Oh, snap. Let's see. 2 mistakes, 0 blunders. All right. That's right. We were both wrong. Selma Hayek's are fake. No, anything but that. Who's the other woman who's sort of large in that area? She's on Modern Family. Sofia Vergara. Are hers fake too? No. No. Who's her more fake, Karen? Sofia Vergara or Salma Hayek? Who's the fakest? Who gets the prize for the fakest? Plus tax. Still theory. That's right. Betty White's her fake. God damn. Betty White. Man. I know what school Betty White went to. Old school. It is a good stream. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Karen says they're fake. You know, what am I? She's the, you know, I don't know. Whatever Karen says goes. I just figure every body part of everybody in Hollywood is fake. Their arms, their legs, their teeth, doesn't matter. It's all fake. Who's the woman on, I want to say Mad Men, even though I've never seen Mad Men. Christina Hendricks? Or I made that up. I might have made that up. Did I make that up? Somebody just wrote Christina Hendricks. I'll probably make it up. Are hers fake too? Everything is fake? Terrible. You know, I get confused. Thanks for the 500 centidues. I get confused. Stop laughing at me. Between Christina Hendricks and there's another actress who I think is her. Jessica Chastain. I think they're the same actress. Probably they're not the same actress. They're probably different people. They both have red hair. That'll do it. I can't name any other actress with red hair, so I win. They're not the same. They might be the same person. I don't know. I can't remember their names now. Jessica Chastain and who? Oh, Christina Hendricks. I don't even know what their names are. Maybe he won't take back. No. Damn, they always take back. Let's see. Never play F6. I'll play F5. Jessica Chastain, way better looking and not big fake boobs. Krista Hendricks is larger in the chest area. Yeah, but we're only talking about whether things are fake or not. Is Jessica Chastain the woman in that movie that only I like, Lawless? Is that Jessica Chastain, or I made that up? I make stuff up, so you got to watch me. Is that Jessica Chastain in Lawless? There's no way it's Christina Hendricks. So it's got to be Jessica Chastain. They're always fake. Yeah. I had to ask. Let's see, F3, but never play F3. Now I have to click on never play F3. All right, what's going on here? Yes, she was. Interstellar, I don't know if I saw that. I'm thinking of Shia LaBeouf. That's a good one. That's a good joke. Okay, let's punish this F3-ness. Let's punish it. Never play F3. Rawr, mad. No playing F3 on my stream. Rawr. Google says Chastain was in Lawless. Lawless. I'm the only person in the world who likes the movie Lawless. It's just me. I'm the only one. My opponent in the chat put play F3. Yeah, come on. Why aren't you guys giving me my money on the cheers? That's where I need the money. I have look, 24%. Come on. Wah. I have a lot of jokes about Germany. Yeah, I think I have. Let me count how many jokes I have. 9! I have 9 jokes. 999. That's how many jokes I have. That's right. I gotta feed the chess center. G4. That move makes a lot of sense. This guy's earning his rating. He's like, this is hanging and this is hanging, so I'll play G4, weakening my position horribly. That's a good idea. It was delivered to a guy named 9. Do I believe that story? 9. I'm looking, but I can't find a move that doesn't win. There has to be one. Bishop F5 did not trap the queen because of the move that he actually played, G4. So, no. You typoed Jerry Ryan and you wrote Carrie Ryan. Yeah, her name's Jerry Ryan, not Carrie Ryan. But thanks for playing, trying to learn. I have 19 seconds? God, I'm so winning, I wasn't paying attention. And now he knows what it's like when God has a gun. Zero mistakes, 0 blunders? One player was winning but blundered it away. If I made 0 mistakes and 0 blunders, why was he winning? You're always saying that to me. Come on, chess.com. Good game. I'm Hello Matt W. Hella. All right. Next. Let's see. What's this? Friend request on Discord. The problem coming at airports. All right, we got a lot of people. We're gonna skip down to MC Dribble because it's 10 seconds, so that gets rid of one of the games pretty quickly. Oh God, I typoed a move. That wasn't my intention. I made a move I didn't mean to make, so then I was going to lose on time, but I won on time. Jesus, that was falafel. R.I.P. Okay, a slow Canadian. That's what we need. 5 minute. Ah, I accepted a 5 minute. What a blunder. Maybe he dominated on. I'm convinced the analysis of the game is wrong. It always says I blundered it away. Nice. Go, Ben, go, Ben, go, Ben. Don't stop, mate. Don't stop, mate. Stop! Damn. I'm the impressivist. Come on, you guys. 4,800 centidues? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Yeah. Might be kidding me. I don't know. Still theory. Marched my game up the board and made... All right. Don't take back, don't take back, don't take back. No, Amy, stop! Always sack the exchange. Roar. Why not play a chess 24? Why play a chess 24? How are you not banned? I don't understand it. How is it possible? Also, why are you 888 and Dominique is 888? And he's like a reasonable person. Come on. Ah, $51.88. I don't understand the donation, but thank you. Is that like 50 euros? Thanks, Matt W. What? Being paid to be 888. Ah. Oh, is that some kind of poker site, 888? All right. I don't know. Something. Why don't you play in Washington Square Park? That is true. I should play there. There's a park here they play chess, but only Karen knows the name of it. I know the name of it too, but she'll think of it in 1 second, then I'll never, ever, ever think of it. I give up. I'll just let Karen do it. That's an interesting move. All right. What's it called, Karen? What's the park they play chess at in Atlanta? You guys should know too. You guys on the stream, some of you should know. I've never heard of the show you're talking about, so I haven't watched it. They paid for my Twitch name. Oh, okay. So, like, I'll ask you another poker question about how good people are. My belief, this one I don't think Dominique's going to agree with this. My belief is that who's the vampire guy? The poker player looks like a vampire. I forget. Woodruff Park, maybe. He's a high limit, high stakes, no limit player. It looks like a vampire. No, Dwan, right? Yeah, Tom Dwan. My belief, based on watching him on TV only, is he's very good, high stakes, no limit player. But in tournaments, he can't be good. He can't be. It's not even possible. And I guess for a normal poker player like yourself, it's more important to be good at high stakes than at tournaments. That would be my guess as to, like, your preference to being good at something. Yeah. Yeah. Right. No, but here's my question. If you could only be the best cash player or the best tournament player, I assume you want to be the best cash player by quite a bit. That would be like my guess. If you could pick one. The only one. You can't pick the other one. Sort of like the opposite of Helmuth. The opposite. Even though Helmuth's not good in tournaments anymore, but he used to be. Yeah, cash, right. Yeah, definitely, you're right, yeah. Also, I'm the best tourney player. What? Man, no wonder you have your name hidden, because terrible. $99.99. If I don't try to play you in chess, I can't fail. I'm the best. Wait, it sounds like you want to play me because you donated $99.99. But if you do want to play, then you're next on the list, Kurgan. You're next. You're so next. Huge donation. I'm not sure if he wants to play with me. Now, when you say you're the best tournament player, is that's agreed upon by most tournament players, or are you trash talking better than I trash talk, which isn't even possible? Knight C5. Gotta get more games in. Agreed by Chuck Norris, so that's good enough for me. 9999. I won. All right, shocking. All right, now the guy who just gave me $1 million, did you want to play? You don't have chess.com. All right, thank you. Thanks for the huge donation. Agreed by Win-in-99. And Win-in-99, obviously good. I don't know even. Wait a minute. Win-in-99 just dissed you, even though he was kidding. He's like, you want a tournament? What's wrong with you? Please read what you're responding. No. Then you'll know. Kurgan is Howard Stern? He's not kidding. Wait, he's not kidding. He doesn't know when you won a tournament, but that he agrees you're the best? And then this guy saying Kurgan is Howard Stern said it very matter-of-factly. Yeah. A little too matter-of-factly if you ask me. Yeah. What does Jew Engine and Ayufen do behind you? They're just in the pictures. They don't do nothing. Yeah. Stern is truth. Incorrect. Stern's about 1,700 USCF, I think. I think so. He doesn't play anymore, but he played in a few tournaments in New York. All right. Foxwoods. I'm going to Foxwoods with Karen later. So I did not coach Stern. My understanding, which could be wrong, is Stern was coached by Dan Heisman. And I'm sure that's true. Whether he's been coached by other people, I don't know. Possible. I think Woody Allen used to get coached maybe by Gingy. Woody Allen had a chess coach. Woody Allen's probably like 1,600. Jeremy Silman taught him? I know Dan Heisman did. Possibly Silman did also. Yeah. What's happening here? Foxwoods? Do I know Jeremy Silman? I know everybody. If I give $100, will you play on Lee Chess? No. Rainier Wolfcastle had the best Woody Allen impression. Howard Stern is very tall. That's correct. I agree with that. Jeremy Silman is older than me. Yeah, that's true. Yeah. The chess person on the Fisher movie, which you misspelled Fisher, with Tobey Maguire was Max DeLugie. I don't know if he taught him chess, but he was the chess person. Mr. McCrybaby subscribed. Yay. Being very tall, you know when somebody's very tall. When you think of me, like, wow, that guy's tall. Yeah. Yay, Kiergan's the best. Why do they call it pawn sacrifice? If I give $200, would you play me in Lee Chess? I mean, I would, but not on the stream. I would go to Lee Chess when I'm not streaming and we could play, but not here, not on the stream. Yeah. Yay, I'm getting hosted with 0 viewers. Who's the best chess player in Georgia? That would be, he might not be in Georgia anymore. If he's still living in Georgia, because I think he's at MIT, then it's Daniel Gurevich. If he's not considered in Georgia anymore, it's probably me. But, Zapata and I are like the same strength. I think Daniel Gurevich is better than us. And then probably tied for next is Arthur Guo and Deepak Aaron. And probably Arthur Guo's better. And then Ben Moon is very close to those guys too. Yeah, if Daniel Gurevich is Georgian, still, I would put Daniel Gurevich, then me, then Zapata, then Arthur Guo, then Deepak, then Ben Moon. That's what I would do. Got to do something. Yeah. Well, that Joe Bava's a different Georgia. Yeah. Who's the best player in Houston? The best player that I know that lives in the Houston area, he's not the best player in Houston, but he lives there, is Jeff Ashton. Jeff Ashton's about 2250. And he lives in Houston area. $9.99. Do you critique games for donations? Frosty Balrog. I do, but I would prefer more than $9.99. I'm 50 years old. There is no best player in Vermont. Nobody. No. I do know Warren Harper. I didn't know he lived in Houston. Warren Harper, if I'm not mistaken, I think it's Warren Harper. I taught for USA Chess, which is a chess camp company. I don't know if they exist still. I think so. And we taught at the same chess camp in Charlotte about 11 years ago. And he celebrated his 21st birthday. And we were in like some horrible motel. Horrible. And he went to this like gas station convenience liquor store. I don't understand how we didn't get shot by everybody. The customers, the people who worked there, the people who lived outside. And he was really proud because he was going to buy alcohol legally for the first time. And he had his ID ready. And he put the beer out and they're like, whatever. They didn't want to see his ID. So I think that's Warren Harper. Who's less likely to become a GM? Wrench or Shahad? You didn't say which Shahadi, Jennifer or Greg. You gotta tell me which one. You don't know which one it is. Yeah. The games aren't even worth that much. My accession with 9. Legal drinking age in probably every state is 21. Otherwise, they don't get highway funds from the U.S. government. Yeah. Let's see. Jen Shahadi, Greg Shahadi, and Danny Wrench all have a 0% chance to become a GM. Jen Shahadi's not an IM. She's a WGM. She needs another IM norm to be an IM. Then you have to be 2,500 FIDE. Jennifer's about 2,270 FIDE. Jennifer doesn't play in FIDE-rated tournaments. So that's a 0%. Greg doesn't play in tournaments. And Danny Wrench doesn't play in tournaments. So they all have a 0% chance. Now, if all 3 of them spent the rest of their life only trying to get GM norms, and that's all they did, they got coaching from the world champions and those kind of people. They studied chess 10 hours a day. They played only in norm tournaments. Then the best chance would be Greg Shahadi. And then Danny. And then Jennifer. No, Spencer doesn't play chess anymore either. Yeah. I think if Greg Shahadi devoted his life to becoming a GM, he would. Jennifer would not. And Danny, probably not. Probably not. Probably not. Okay, what was I doing? Mr. Defense. Did somebody give me a lot of money? I'm supposed to play them? This guy complained earlier. Let's play him. If you complain, I should play you earlier because that's, I like complaining. It's good. I do know Bovie Lou. Obviously, I know Naroditsky. Do I know Naroditsky? Got a question. How come nobody's streaming? Nobody's streaming that I follow? The whole night? I follow like 20 streamers. It's Monday night. And still I have no viewers. When other streamers like, Botez and Nakamura and such, they get 600, 1,000, 2,000. I get 400. Nobody's streaming. You guys are the worst. I don't follow Fidel, though I do see he's streaming. Yeah. Man, they're not streaming in droves. That's just a great, paraphrase of Blazing Saddles. You're a genius. I'll take a rematch. Yeah. I have a dozen people who want to play, but I'll play you. Yeah, you give subs all the time. You claim to be good at poker. That's good enough. Yeah. Can't beat that. So, as Spencer told me once before I also agreed, and probably you guys do this too, maybe half of you, $2.99. Yeah. Thanks, Heiser Hines. 888 Dominique, you should be used to my humor by now. Also, improve your poker game. All right. So, me, along with a lot of other people, like to make our own lyrics up to songs. So when I hear a song on the radio that I know, I got my own lyrics. Okay? And one of the songs, which I think this is like the funniest, like lyrics that I have to a song. You know the song, they put the lime in the coconut, and that's from, that's an old song from the 70s, but it was played at the end of Reservoir Dogs, I think. Unless it was the end of Pulp Fiction. I think it was the end of Reservoir Dogs. Well, I don't know. Anyway, that doesn't matter. Anyway, I have poker lyrics to that song because of the word coconuts. Yeah. So my lyrics, which I made up, again, they're nonsensical, I just find it funny, is they put the flop in the coconuts and then they flop the nuts. If you sing that, it's pretty cool. Whoa. I'm just showing. Yeah. I play you. Yeah, there you go. Yeah. Definitely not Pulp Fiction. Anyway, make sure you put the flop in the coconuts and then you flop the nuts. No, I can't play F3 because it's horrible. Sack the exchange. You can play with me, but I'm going to play with Dominique first because Win in 99. Is that his name? Is that his actual name? So he'll, you know what I mean? Like DTO Poker, I see you're challenging me. What's the guy's name who's going to challenge me, who you're telling me to play? Because he's not challenging me, or he has a different name. Yeah. So Dominique, what's your name? What's your actual name, or you don't want to say? Is your name Dominique, or is your name GTO? Harvey Weinstein produced a lot of stuff. 9! Man, spelled 9 wrong. Nietzsche, no wonder you have such a big ego. Man, finally. Dominique Wilkins. There was a guy, I'm going to tell you this guy. When I lived in St. Louis, he would come to, he's a German player. He's about 2,100 FIDE, approximately. And every year, he goes to the World Series of Poker and plays poker. He's not a top poker player like you, so you wouldn't have heard of him from poker. Anyway, he would always stop in St. Louis. He'd get like 2 or 3 hours of chess lessons from me. Then he would go to Vegas and play in the World Series. Anyway, the point of the story is, when I moved away from St. Louis, I didn't see him anymore. So he came in, I probably saw him 3 years in a row. That's my guess. point of the story is he's always on my stream, but I haven't seen him on the stream in like 6 months. But I played him all the time on the stream, and our games, he's German, all of our games went like to the last second, and I would win by luck. Like he was winning and his flag would fall, or he'd have mate in one, and I don't know. I always won, but it was always really close. And I don't know, I forgot what his name was online. Yeah. Maybe you guys remember him. He was a German player, and his rating on chess.com was about 2,100, 2,000. He always played the Carol Khan, always. Even when I played D4, that's dedication. Yeah. No, not Jan Gustafsson's not 2,100. Come on. Anyway, I played him at least 100 games over the last year and a half on the stream because he was just playing me all the time. Yeah. I'm the guy who put up the money. Good idea. Yeah. All right, so is your guy here? I'll play you DTO while you get your friend to play. Yeah. I mean, I played the guy a million times. One of you should remember. Come on. No, he's not a famous person. He's, he's just some guy who comes to my stream. The only reason you would remember him is because I played him a lot, and he's like 2,000. Yeah. You wouldn't remember because he's some famous person. He's not. Yeah, he's German. He plays the Carol Khan every game. He was always beating me. He only won like once or twice, but he must have had a winning position like every game. Yeah. You put the lime in the coconut. Yeah, Jessica Chastain, that's what we're talking about. Frankly, terrible. It was Lasker, but it wasn't Emmanuel Lasker, it was Edward Lasker. Oh yeah, I've said this on the stream before, but most of you forgot, and some of you never heard it, and none of you believe me. No, you have no chance to become a GM, whoever you are. I met Edward Lasker. Bam! Gotcha, bitches. And I even know how old we were. I was definitely 9, and I think he was 90. But he might have been 89, but I think he was 90. And where did I meet him? If you guys watch my stream, you'll remember where. Where did I meet Edward Lasker? This pawn's been hanging for a while. Well, just a couple of moves. No, not wedding, not Belgium. So you guys don't watch my stream, you still don't know. Not Michigan, not Hastings. No. All wrong. You guys are the wrongest. Montreal 79, the Super GM tournament. That's where I met him. 1979. Yeah, I'm going to play everybody. Just chill out. Grinder's a good answer. Especially when I was 9, he was 90. It's 1979. That's a good answer. Yeah, I saw Tall there, but the Tall story that I always tell is when he was playing Zapata Blitz Chess in 88. So I guess I only see Tall in Canada. All right, let's, roar. Montreal 79. Roar! Roar, attack of the killer tomatoes. Roar. Hooray. Nigel Short, roar. All right, let's see here. Put it in H. I'm the best. We only got 15,000 because the guy gave 10,000. We need 890 more. 9! Roar! 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 I can't roar when you guys ask me to. It has to be, it has to be from the position. Man, that wasn't GTO DTO. It says you made 9 mistakes. 999. But you were a good sport. Karen doesn't have to listen to it 24/7. She can turn the volume down. Yeah. All right, back to whatever. Hey, where's your guy that I'm supposed to play? Pedro, I don't play rated and I don't play more than 3 minutes. And you have to donate. So you challenged me incorrectly. Is it folds 3 aces? Is that what I'm supposed to play? It must be folds 3 aces. Who else has such a stupid handle? It's got to be him. I'll tell funny poker stories if I play your poker friend. Is it folds 3 aces? Is that his name? That's just a coincidence. Karen complains when I sleep. When I'm awake, rawr. I'm pretty quiet at home. Nope. Is he challenging me? Come on. Keep me it's got to be unrated. Come on. All right, I'll tell you guys poker stories while you're getting your act together over there. So, here, listen to this long, boring story. Man, this story is so boring, it'll put Dominic to sleep. Okay, so I go to Boston. This is like in, is it 2000 or 1999? It's one of them. I could probably figure it out if I thought about it. It's probably 99, probably. Go to Boston for a bridge tournament. I play bridge Friday and Saturday, maybe Thursday. Thursday I'm not sure about. Anyway, on Saturday, I played 4 sessions of bridge. I played at 9 a.m., 1 p.m., 7 p.m., and midnight. And at midnight, it was a knockout Swiss, and I found 3 deufi, and we got knocked out in the first round. So at 1 in the morning, I drove to Foxwoods. Got to Foxwoods at 2:30. From 2:30 to 2:30, I played poker. Now, you have to realize I woke up at like 7:30 in the morning, played bridge all day and all night, and then drove to Foxwoods and played 12 hours. Then I left Foxwoods and went to Norwalk, Connecticut to pick up Spencer, who was at his mom's, to take him home. And I'm going to tell you something. Nobody who's ever lived has ever been as tired as I was from Norwalk to Brooklyn. I lived in Brooklyn, New York, very briefly. Man, was I tired. God damn, was I tired. Okay, but I didn't die. We made it back. Okay, otherwise I wouldn't tell that story. Now, during the 12 hours of poker, I was playing Limit, because this was before I played No Limit. This was a long time ago. And we were playing 5-10, but if the pot got to a certain point, there was like kill pot. So then it was like 10-20, I guess. I don't know. And one of the rules was if it was heads up, it was unlimited raises. Otherwise, I think it was a 3-limit raise, unless I made that up. Doesn't matter. So we get to a kill pot, and I get dealt pocket kings, and I raise before the flop and get 1 caller, and the guy has, well, I won't tell you what the guy has. You'll know what the guy has when I tell the story. Yeah, Bishop E has pretty good defense for, he's Mr. Defense. And he's got my picture. No wonder he's defending so well. All right, well, never mind. Okay, so that move's no good. Am I still going to play it anyway? Maybe. To sack my queen. I'll just go back. Okay, so I got pocket kings. I raise the guy calls, and the flop comes king, jack, 9! Okay, now again, this is over 20 years ago, so my poker skills aren't what they are now. My poker skills were such that I thought I had the nuts. So I put the flop in the coconuts, and I thought I flopped the nuts. So he checks, I bet, he calls. The turn is a deuce. Maybe McGrill was there, I don't know. The turn's a deuce. He checks. I bet. He raises. I raise. He raise. I raise. Unlimited raises heads up. We both raise like 6 times. And it's 10-20. So, pot's pretty reasonable for me. I'm a bridge player. And at some point I paused to make sure I had the nuts before I raised again. And then I was like, oh. Yeah, obviously he had queen 10. So I call. River is. What's the river? There you go. Loose cannon. Quack, quack. Yeah, river's a deuce. Yeah. When the river came, the whole table went, ah! And then he check called and lost and and so forth. That was a fun hand. That was a good session for me because of that one hand, basically. That was a good session. Always retreat. 30 seconds. Punts 1,400. Yeah. Mainly I remember poker hands because of the audience's reaction. Attacking my queen. Oh no. He might play knight f5. Call that a knife. King here, and then it's 100% I'll take. 100. Damn. 200? 20 seconds. What if I lose? No. Pre-move that. Rawr. Always pre-move mate. Damn, that didn't work. Always sack a piece for nothing. Why do I have 15 seconds left and he has 34? What the hell? This isn't good. I'm like dead lost and I have less time and he's got my picture. He's Mr. Defense. What chances do I have? None, I tell you, none. His rook's not really defended. So that was, rook d8 wasn't. Wow, that game was worse than I thought and I didn't think it was good. It says 4 mistakes, 6 blunders. Wow. That's like I'm playing a 10-second game. Yeah, I'm all right. That's right. No, if you knew poker, the story's still not good. Hey, Dominique, are you still here? I'll tell you a story and you'll think less of me. Or you'll think more of me. I'm probably less of me. Are you still here? I have a very complicated story to tell you. It's a long story, but it's worth it. Okay. I'm playing poker in Detroit. It's no limit. Probably 1-2. And probably I bought in for 200. I don't know. Something like that. So I probably have about 500 in front of me, I'm guessing. This is, 13, 14 years ago. So I go to so there's a guy there I don't know. I used to go there a lot. I think it was the MGM in Detroit. And there's a guy there I don't know, and we're talking, and he says, he's talking to the table, not me, but I hear you. And he says he's in town for a television show, and he's one of the actors. And it was some show that's shot in Detroit that's like obviously shot in Detroit. I think it has Detroit in the title. Okay. So nothing happens. The next day, he's back at the table. I'm back at the table. And we get involved in a hand, and we're heads up, and the river comes, and I have my usual, nothing. So it's my turn, and I bet, maybe Detroit 187. I bet $100, which is a lot in a Detroit casino. That's like a big bet, Usually when you're betting, you bet like 20 because everybody there's no cojones. So I bet 100, and he goes into the tank, and what was the pot might have been. There might have been like 180 in the pot, so I bet 100, something like that. So he's thinking about it, and I did something that either you're going to think is really funny, or you're going to be like, dude, you can't do that. I've talked to a lot of people, and mainly I get, dude, you can't do that. That's what I mainly get. But I'll defend myself. So, as to why I did it. I've never done anything like this before. He's been thinking between 40 and 50 seconds, I would say. And I say, I'll pretend I have the cards. I said, yeah, I got you. I hit the flush on the river, and I turn my cards over like this. And then I look at the dealer and say, he called, right? And the dealer says no. And I said, Well, I heard him call, and the dealer says no. I put my cards down mad. And I said, he called. And I told Taylor, I was like, no. I said, you called, right? And he goes, no. And I'm like, what the hell? I heard you call. And the dealer's like, I didn't hear it. And I'm like, fine. Right. Now, $20, Jay Campbell. Thank you. Now, let me explain. Yeah, I understand what it is. No, I know I can't do that. Done that before, never. Now, let me explain why I did it. I've never done that before. Never. Like that. Yeah, you can do that. He misspelled can't. Now, man, winning 99 is like, you've done that? I just got these guys into a fight. Okay. Anyway, let me explain why I did it before you judge me. I've never done that before or since. I only did it because I knew the guy was an actor. And I figured if I can act, like, on the stream, I'm like, oh, hung me queen, but this time I was good. And he thought after that another minute and he folded. So, but the point is he was an actor. He was there acting for a TV show. So I thought it'd be funny if I acted and see if it would work. I didn't say I could do it. I did do it. So there you go. By the way, I must be a good actor because it worked. When I'm acting on the chess stream, when I hang a piece, I'm just kidding. But there I was not kidding. There was a pot there. So disgracing the audience. Yeah. Anyway, that's why I did. I've never done it. I've never angle shooted, ever. That was like a really contrived angle shooting. I don't think he would have folded. No, you shouldn't do that. If I didn't know the guy was an actor, I wouldn't have done that. Yeah. I like the people on the stream who are like, why can't you do that? You can do it, but, you might get beat up. You shouldn't do that. Yeah. No, angle shooters do lie and say they never do it, but I've never done it. I only did it because the guy was an actor. Oh, I'll tell you something else I did, and you guys will be like, clap, 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 clap. Same casino. We're waiting for a table, and the woman in front of me, her name is whatever, Alicia, doesn't matter. I don't remember what her name was. And I never saw her before. And then turned out we got to the same table. Okay? And at some point during the night, I had my usual, royal sampler. I had, cards. And the turn came, and she bet, and I raised. I had nothing. And she was thinking, and I said, I got you this hand, Alicia. You better fold. And she looked at, I don't know if her name was Alicia, but for the story it is. And she looked at me and said, how do you know my name is Alicia? And I said, I know your name is Alicia, and I know what your cards are too, so you better fold. Man, she folded fast. She didn't like that. That story you have to like. So, AA Justia's rating. I told her later how I knew she was Alicia. But yeah, she was confused how I knew she was. You put your name when you check, so yeah. I'm not sure. I wouldn't call that angle shooting. That's just funny. So, yeah. Man, when I told her I knew what her cards were, she didn't like that. I got her good. I angle shot on accident, and it's still. How do you angle shoot on accident? That's not angle shooting. That's just you being a doofus. That's fine. Yeah. Exactly. It's Alice. Right, when you challenge me. See, now that's not angle shooting. That's just funny. Yeah. So at that casino, the MGM one, there was a guy. Okay, so this was no limit. Every hand, no exception. He would look at his cards and go, I have to raise. And then everybody folded. This is pre-flop. This was at least 7 hands in a row, at least. So my friend and I who were there, we're laughing and look at each other and laughing. Because what happens is the same 3, 4, 5 people call, the two. Then after raise, they fold. So the call, he raises, they fold. Next hand, they call, he raises, they fold. Next hand, he calls, every hand, and we just started laughing. My friend and I laughing. Okay, later in the evening, this guy was there every day, and it was the same. I have to raise. So he always raised pre-flop, because he had to. He had to raise. Anyway, and I would say 90% of the time, 5 people would call, he would raise, and they would fold. Okay, that's not the story. I'm just setting you up for the story. So at some point, he won a hand, like, at the river. Like, he had a couple callers, and okay. And when the hand ended, he jumped out of his chair and went, yeah! And he was like, yeah! And then he sat down and he said, I'm sorry, I was just happy because I won. So, you professional poker guys on my stream, the next time you win a hand, if that ever happens in real life, obviously you don't play in real life, but if you did, you got to say, sorry, I was just happy because I won. Port 3672 subscribed. Oh, man. Where's Jules Cheat? Did you challenge me? Come on, Jules Cheat. Where are you? Are you challenging me? Let's go. I like that. I'm just happy because I won. Yeah, the truth hurts. Anybody? Anyone? I have so many blackjack stories. I have more blackjack stories than poker stories. Very few of the blackjack stories involve me. They're with other people. Man, they're funny. Funny blackjack stories. That was his poker face. Please play with me. But wait, everybody challenged me. Man, but the guy said please, so I don't know. Did you ever play WSOP? I played in a cash game at WSOP. I never played in the tournament. And I bought in for 200. I had like 170 left. And I got pocket queens. And that's the end of the story. So I played in one cash game for like an hour. Not a game you would consider a cash game, but for me, no. No, I never played in the tournament. I played mainly cash games in my life. I don't know if I might have played in like a chess poker tournament, for chess players. Ridiculous. Yeah. Okay, this guy's crying and crying and crying, so I should play him. Although DTO Poker just challenged me again. Wait, where's the guy who was challenging me and crying? Where'd he go? I was about to say, what happened? Did you leave? It doesn't have your... Come on. All right. It's good for donations, but I didn't get my 100% yet. All right. So vote in the stream. Do you want to hear poker story, backgammon story, or blackjack story? I got funny stories in all of them. They're all funny. Whatever you want. Let's see. Wants to play, wants to be friends. All right. Anybody? Now, I can't tell you a BJ story, just a blackjack story. Checker story? Huh. Can I tell you a checker story? That's interesting. I don't think I can. I can tell you a story where there's checkers involved, but it's not really a story. My dad was good at badminton. Okay, blackjack. I want to make it where it's interesting. I don't want to tell a boring blackjack story. So a friend of mine who was a counter, he also had a temper. He's a chess player too. He's 1,500 at chess, maybe. Anyway, he's playing blackjack, and the dealer didn't like him, but I don't know why. Maybe the dealer thought he was being... I think the dealer didn't like him. I don't think the dealer was being funny. I think the dealer just didn't like him. So... he would... I know why. He was splitting tens when against a 6 or a 5 if the count said that was correct. Anyway, whenever he split tens, which was pretty rare, the dealer would say split or double because the dealer was mad that he split tens. So this, like the third time he asked my friend said double. And then the dealer gave him a card, busting him, and took his money. So, and that's what he thought would happen. So there you go. Now, the first time I ever played blackjack ever, was in Reno. And Wait, what's happening? Why is he giving all his pieces away? Oh, it's the poker guy. Okay, so I'm playing in Reno. I ended up breaking even, exactly even, which is weird. So, Zwischenzug. Zwischenzug because the guy's German. Okay, so in Reno, at this table, possibly at all tables, but at this table, the cards are down. You can't see other people's cards, which is weird. I've played at places like that, but it's weird. So the woman next to me, she's between me and Gingy Hashvili, the Grandmaster. Is it mate? Is it mate? Is it mate? Is it Trey? Is it Trey? He'll probably take. Now, he knows I wouldn't hang mate in one, so he'll play Queen H7. Okay, so then she has 8-2 ace. And her cards are down. You can't see your cards. Now, if the cards are up, like at most places, a normal dealer would say you have 21. So, all right. But the dealer can't see her cards. So she hits, and she gets a 9. 9! Okay? And she stays on her 20, and she wins. And when she hits and gets a 9, before it goes to me, the next player, Gingy says to her, you just hit 21. I was very impressed at that because you can't see the player's cards, but Gingy saw her cards. I thought that was funny. You just hit 21. It's the first time I played blackjack, somebody hit 21. That's when I knew as a blackjack player I was going to have some funny stories. The end. You're 21. Reno rhymes with casino. Is it GM Larry Evans? I was playing blackjack in Reno. Also, I shot a man in Reno just to watch him die. I'm playing blackjack in Reno, and it's a bridge tournament, not at a chess tournament. And Bobby Wolf comes to the table. Bobby Wolf is one of the 10 most famous bridge players who ever lived. I didn't say he's one of the 10 best, but he's one of the 10 most famous. Might be one of the 10 best, but I doubt it. Okay, that doesn't matter. He's a super famous bridge player. And he sits down next to me, and he says, give me $2,000 to the dealer. The dealer gets the supervisor, and he's Bobby Wolf, so they give him he's an account, I don't know. They give him $2,000. He misplayed every hand and then some. Like, he played, it was just awful. He lost $2,000 in 4 minutes. He was betting a lot because, he has a lot of money. And I was surprised. Oh, that's not mate. I was surprised someone so good at bridge could be so bad at blackjack and playing for so much money. Probably shouldn't be surprised. Yeah, when the Wolf was coming, yeah. Some of you guys should have heard of Bobby Wolf. Some of you. Some of you should have heard of him. He's so famous in bridge. Bobby Wolf, come on. No, nothing. All right. Which mistake, Ben? I don't know, sitting down. This is fine, this is fine, this is fine. Okay, when you play knight c3, that's super aggressive because you're sacking a pawn. So now you gotta, you can't play knight e4. When you sack a pawn, you have to punish me. The way you punish me is my queen's trapped. If you just play a random move, you just gave a pawn away. So you have to play knight a4, knight b5, knight d5, whichever one is the best. Which one's the best? I don't know. I would assume knight b5 is the best, but it might not be. I could be wrong. Seems like I could just check and go here. So, so maybe it's knight d5. Maybe. Let's analyze. Because this position shouldn't be lost for you. After knight e4, it's probably lost for you. Probably. Live analysis? I don't know. Let's see. And then this. So knight, yeah, it says you're worse no matter what you do. Yeah, so it doesn't like knight c3. It doesn't like this position at all. What the hell? It doesn't like you sacking a pawn with this. It wants you to play c3 So when I play queen b6, you can defend with your queen. The reason is you don't have your bishop, so you can't. When I take this, your dark squares are too weak. Yeah. Even here, it already doesn't like your position. I have 2 bishops in the dark squares. But probably you want to play e3 or c3 because you want to bolster your you want to bolster your center with pawns. Because then if I play queen b6, I'm not threatening your pawn ever. You can play basically any move to defend your b pawn. But once you play this, I'm going to play queen b6 because your bishop's not here. So you're going to want to, play queen c1 or queen b3. But after e3, you can't do that. Queen c1 hangs this. Queen b3 is illegal. So probably c3 here is your last chance to not be losing. And this is already losing, I guess. It just says that these moves don't work. Knight e4 is just silly. You can't play knight e4 after I take on b2. That just means like you're saving your knight. You have to trap my queen and beat me and stuff. So now you're already lost. And it doesn't matter what you do here. Bishop d3 is not super aggressive. That's an insane move. You just give a piece away. Yeah. See, I'll play like this with white all the time in blitz chess. I just castle or play rook b1 and I'm down 2 pawns and I try to win later. But you can't just give pieces away. That's different. I would never give a piece away. All right. Good game, good game. No. Right, well, if you can't trap my queen, is Bobby Wolf still alive? I'm going to say no. Patrick Wolf's alive. If you're not going to trap my queen, don't let me play queen takes b2, because then I'm just taking everything. You save yourself. Yeah. Please play with me. Man, the exclams are upside down. God damn. You're challenging me rated 10 minute. You can't do that. You have to challenge me 3 minutes or quicker and unrated. Now, this guy folds aces, so I'm going to sack my queen and he won't take it based on his handle. All right, somebody give me 4,000 centidues. Bam. It's the Elephant Gambit. Go Verners. Hey, Tommy Fukin Shelby. So, for over a year, I'd see you on streams and thought there was a 0% chance you were from Michigan. Then all of a sudden it's Michigan, 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 Michigan. And I'm trying to think who from Michigan would have such a handle. And I thought of somebody. Probably you're just somebody who's 10 years old. But the person I thought was most likely, it's funny if it's you, is Ken Harma. That's the kind of handle he would have. Tommy Fukin Shelby. Now, first of all, if you're not Ken Harma, do you remember Ken Harma? That'll show how old you are. He was 1,800 on a good day. Usually wasn't a good day. Hello, Matt W. donated. I did not watch Better Call Saul last night. I thought tonight was the premiere. Anyway, I'm recording it. Karen told me just record it. I'm like, obviously. I didn't think of that. So I'll record it and watch it. What's a Ken Harma? All right. He was an 1,800 player. He pretended often that he was British, but he wasn't. That's why I thought that would be a funny, yeah. I'm recording tonight, but I didn't record, No, I've never heard of, anything. Episode 1, I don't like watching them out of order. I'm already confused enough as it is. All right, I'll have to go to the internet and see episode 1 and see when it's on and watch them in order. Yeah. G5's pretty passive. 1066, no! It's my battle against this Hastings guy. No. I was married at Hastings before this guy was born. Damn. Grandmaster Gowrie gave me some centidues. Or maybe they're just swords. Are they actually centidues? +8. All right. Yay. Go, Grandmaster Gowrie. You're the Grandmasterist. Incorrect, Raj. Good job, Raj. I was wondering why I've been sick like for such a long time. I think it's because Karen and I went to Italy a few months ago. So I think I got, the Peroni virus or whatever, some joke. It's Gowrie. 4 blunders, you were never in trouble. Well, that's true. God damn, this guy's 1,000. What country is this? Austria. Parliament House der Austria. Why is he playing better than me? He folds aces. He should be tighter than a German virgin. Good old Dan Smith. Don't fold aces. I must fold aces. What would you do? What's more likely, Dominique? Would you fold aces? That's one option. Your other option is you have to read cover to cover Ace on the River. Those are the two things. You got to pick one. You see? You see how you'd fold aces now? There you go. I got him good. I've never stayed at the Cosmo. Man, my game's not very good. Yeah, I don't know. What's happening? I'm a genius of the highest caliber. Whoop, 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 whoop. That's correct. Go Grandmaster Gowrie. He's the best singer in his chair. Why does this guy play better than me? He's 1,066. You're like a better chess player than I am. It's not fair. Damn. I want to be a better chess player. Wah. I want chess lessons from this guy. This guy knows what's up. And if I queen this, then I'll win. If I don't queen it, then I won't. Oh, and I'll still win. That's right. Always retreat. Always get a queen. I don't know. What do you do? Mr. Gold. No, my pawn. I missed it. Bam. Not really. You can call me Mr. Gold, just not Jamie Gold. I didn't play rook check winning his knight? Damn, I'm a good player. Just not too good. I was so concerned about winning on time. I forgot about just winning on the board. That didn't even occur to me. There we go. Now it's occurring to me. Yay, I played great except for one thing. One mistake, one blunder. Both sides have many chances to win. Yeah, I agree with that. All right, if you're challenging me, no increment, not rated, 3 minutes or quicker. I keep saying the same thing to you guys. Then you guys are challenging me wrong. I don't know. This position is not very good. Jesus Christ. What the hell? What the hell? 0.8 seconds left. God damn. That guy had great defense. All right, that game made a lot of sense except for one thing. What should I play here as black? Let's see. E4, here. What do you play, knight F3? All right. You could consider taking with the pawn here so that when you take this, you have C5. I'd probably take with the pawn. I think the bishop's all right. Castles, what would you do here? Well, you want to get these pieces out. So you could play knight E7, play queen B6, then knight E7, if you don't want him to take this pawn. Probably queen B6 is a good move. You put pressure here, then play knight E7, F5, bishop E7. You got to get these pieces out. You know, knight here, bishop here, rook here. I probably would take with the pawn on C6, then take on D4 and play C5. But what you did was fine. Yeah, so probably I'd play queen B6. But I want to play knight here, knight here. The only thing to worry about is you lose this pawn. Probably he can't hold on to that. So this is probably good for black. If he doesn't take the pawn, then you play knight F5, and then you're in business. The end. All right. Pedro still challenges me rated. He doesn't understand the unrated part. DTO Poker plays me again. Let's see. Has it been 3 hours yet? That's what she said. All right. We're still 4,000 centidues away. Somebody could donate that in one fell swoop. Swoop. There it is. Swoop. There it is. Anybody know who sings that? Yeah, don't play knight G6. That's the rule. There's your rule for you. Like, don't go to England. Naked lunch. That's funny. That's a Family Guy or Simpsons joke. I think it's the Simpsons joke, the naked lunch one. Oh, he'll never see his knights hanging. Oh, he did. God damn. Hope you play poker better than that. Jesus Christ. You letting somebody play on your account? You got to donate more than that. My PayPal got banned. You seem like quite an honest guy, except for your handle. Your handle's not too honest, but you're an honest guy. Ugh. God damn, this chair's getting his ass kicked. Yeah, come on, man. You got to play better than that. That game, as we say in Germany, was not so good. Pedro, you keep challenging me rated. It's got to be unrated. Unrated. No, knight G6 is never better. Tag team, that's correct. Woo, there it is. Woo, there it is. Let's see, this guy, he's high rated, playing fast. And by high rated, I mean really low rated. But, you know, high rated for this stream. Know what I mean? Yeah, you know what I mean. Whoop, there it is. What you gonna do? Say hello to my little friend. Damn, my period is gone. I was distracted by the bow test stream. No! Springtime for Hitler and Germany. So many things I can take. Takes, rook takes, bishop b7, knight f6, queen f6, resigns. Damn, hate resigning. Why would I take that? Why would I take that? All right, always retreat. I'm the best. All right, we still need 4,000 centidues. Where's all my centidues at? Need some centidues. Got to get to 20,000. Do it. It's the Ben Needs Money Monday stream. Rawr. Wait, what happened? Right. Je joue comme ça, ici, là. Je ne sais pas. Et maintenant, là. La, 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 la. Gotta pre-move that bitch. West and East, how many times to increase my rating? 3. 1, 2, 3. Why do you play this opening that loses 1 to 2 pawns right away? I mean, it doesn't matter what I do. Haven't I won every game for 3 hours and you're complaining about my play? I just make any move I want and I win. It doesn't matter. You guys are all, you're like advanced beginners. And I hope if you're a beginner, don't write me and complain. I'm just being nice to them. All right, back to destroying you guys. Roar. G6. Can I take this or does Rook H8 win? Indeed. Rook H8 winning seems really unfortunate. All right. Shouldn't win. Whoop, there it is. Whoop, there it is. Advance. See, there you go. Like I would say Dominique's rating, it says 888. I would say he's at least 999. That's what I would say. Looked fun? It was fun. This looks fun too, right? Come on, debugger. D. Man, King G8 hangs mate in 1. God damn! Therefore, King E8 is better. That was good analysis. Good analysis. Good. 1892, he's like, should I hang mate in 1 or not hang mate in 1? Hey, it's 1892, decided not to hang mate in 1. Oh, fork you. Fork you. God damn. I said god damn. Bam! Gotcha, bitch. Oh, snap. I got a text from Karen. I want to get beat like that when you get home. God damn. Agreed. All right, what'd he do? Knight A5, attacking my queen. No! Let's give him a check. He has 1 legal move. Let's see how long he takes. Zwischenzug. Gotcha, bitch. Oh, snap. God damn. It's the beating of a lifetime plus tax. Man, I have so many ways to take his queen. Luckily, the threat is stronger than the execution. Bam! I'll take your queen when I feel like it. Still don't feel like it. Damn. Thought I felt like it there, but I did not. I still don't feel like taking your queen. Oh, snap. 0 mistakes, 3 blunders, 2 missed wins. What? Come on, that was for the crowd. No, it's Karen trying to help out with the donations there. Good job. Yeah. Hitler was badmouth after his death. True story. 100 centidues. The crowd has rights. Yay. God damn. He's changed his name to Beat Town from Bowtown. All right. This guy's still challenging me rated. Good. DTO Poker has rights. All right, we're getting close to our goal, 76%. That's the spirit. We're playing the advanced beginner. Very advanced. Man, this is a very weird sentence. He's better than Negreanu, just not at chess. Oh, man. It's a funny sentence. All right, back to whatever it is I was doing. All right, it's the last game, possibly for me, too. Yeah. Bam. He's the beginnerist. All right, it's the last game of the stream. Thanks for watching. Somebody needs to donate 4,000 centidues and then some. Mainly and then some. Now if he plays knight e4, yeah. Go people. The more you donate, the more money we have. Uh, let's see there. Time to sack my queen. God damn, haven't sacked my queen in a while. No, spent all his money on alcohol. Jules cheats, can't donate anymore. No, but I can still sack my queen. God damn. Last game of the stream equals sack your queen. Bam. Always sack your queen. Look, I may be ugly. I may be hate-filled. What was that third thing you said? You haven't all left my stream yet. Good, good. What do you do? Queen G4? God damn! See, he's going to go here. Double, triple check. Carry the one. I don't know. Bishop, no dark squared bishop. All right. So that's probably the right move. Always sack your queen. That's right. Good job, Grungewort. Good quote. Good quote. Man, why is I have knights on all the B things? Well, let's see. What happened here? Let's see. Let's see. Check. Getting confused over here. On the floor near the white shop. Okay. What do you do there? Let's see. B6. No threats. Oh, my knight's hanging, defending my bishop. All right. Guess that's a threat. 500 centidues from a Pagushin. So this attacks his queen twice. Ugh. This move, always retreat. Knife F3. All right. Thanks, Pagushin. We're getting close. We almost have 16,000 centidues. A Nakapuki impression, frankly ridiculous. My opponent's play is ridiculous. Check him on E5. I have to leave this stream immediately and win the Hikaru Nakamura Sportsmanship Award. 41-45. God damn. D2 bugger, debugger 2B. It's like ass in the morning where you are. You're too tired to donate. No. Good job, debugger. Nice. Let's see. The purse story was the best. That was, I mean, you had to be there. Like, if you were, imagine you were there and the woman's opening her purse, taking the money out. That's oh man. Those stories are really good when those things never happened before. And it's like the first time and you're like, wow. That's. No, but the monster going all in was funny too. Like if the monster went all in and I had like 5 aces, I would insta-fold. Because the monster's got 6 aces, right? I mean, there's a monster. There's a reason why he's called the monster. Not sure what it is. Stick to poker. Good, good. Knife F5. Sacking my rook. I put the flop in the coconuts and then I flop the nuts. I don't know. Always retreat. Nah. 2 bishops. What else? The rook. The rook. The rook. Man, look at this. He's losing this and he's losing this. Man, really should stick to poker. God damn. Sacking that queen was better than I thought. I already thought it was pretty good. Where's my checkmate? There's my checkmate. All right. Now you remember when I gave my queen away for nothing, right? It says 0 mistakes, 0 blunders, 0 missed wins. But I gave my queen away on purpose. What do they mean? What? Yay, complicated positions. Go, Karen. All right, I'll stream tomorrow from 9 to 11, I think is right. Tomorrow's Tuesday? Yeah. If it's Tuesday, this must not be Belgium. And then tomorrow, I have a Great Players of the Past lecture at 7. I don't think we made a Great Player of the Past yet, unless I did that last week. I think I did Endgames last week. Yeah, I did minor peace endings last week. So, Karen, we got to get a Great Player of the Past. Hey, I got 400 people on the stream. I'm lecturing tomorrow at the Chess Club at 7. It's Great Players of the Past. Give me some suggestions. Do it. Do it. Am I going to have kids with Karen? Yeah. The answer is fries. Nakamura, Great Player of the Past. I could do that. Anand, have I done Anand? That's what she said. I don't know. Lasker, Yasser. I could do Yasser. Give some suggestions so Karen can pick one. Karen, pick one of those people. Reshevsky and Yasser are good. Mecking is good. Bogoyabov I might have done. Famous legend, Komsky. No, it's not on the stream. It goes to the YouTube channel of the Chess Center eventually. Mike Kummer, it's Great Players of the Past. Not never good ever. Nigel Short was done by Spencer last year when Short came to our chess club. I've already done Ready. You can go to the Chess Center YouTube page and see that lecture. A lot of people said Sarah won. So maybe I'll do Yasser. Yeah, Karen said Yasser. It's funny, not only was Karen thinking of Yasser now, she told me last night in bed she was thinking about best games from Wrench. No! We have to fill an hour. That's only like 10 minutes. Bam! All right, should I rate Chess Bras or Botez live? Discuss in the chat. Gowry, you going to stream? If Gowry streams, I'll rate him. Where are you, Gowry? Yes, sir, exactly. Pat Buchanan it is. I think I did Bronstein already. I think so. Yeah, where's Grandmaster Gowry? He's not streaming. No. Gelfin's good. Yeah. Anyone? Is Gowry not streaming tonight, but he was in my stream giving me money? All right. Anyone? Negreanu? Great player of the past. Yeah, that's I can stream by him. I could show these hands and Gus Hansen Rivers quads, and then Negreanu's like, ah. Yeah, I could do that. Yeah. I trash talk a lot about Negreanu for no particular reason, but he is a vegan, so, you know. Go Gowry. I mean, Negreanu. Eat those veggies. All right. Raid. It'll be a surprise. And so forth. All right. See you tomorrow at 9. 9. Probably Yasser. Bye.